Good morning, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Jim Weller here, and welcome to another edition of Weller Does Delmarva. Now, this is a made-from-scratch show. So many people think it's rehearsed. So many people think it's recorded. This is live. We are live. We are inside the Milford Diner in Milford, Delaware. And I've already had, what have I already had? I forgot what I had. Daggone it. French toast, right? I was looking for remnants of it to remind me. So anyway, I've already had French toast. It was really good. And we are here. We got lots of people. You can hear people in the background. And good morning, everybody. So Colin Walls is my first guest.
Hey, good morning, Jim.
And we're going to talk about either working on your air conditioner for your automobile.
Yeah.
Or new tires.
I can tell you what we're not going to talk about. No, I can't even tell you what we're not going to talk about. Can't even tell you that.
Oh, my goodness.
We have been told to slow down and stop talking about what you might have heard us talk about last week.
Right, so we are.
We're
being good boys, okay?
Yes.
Being well behaved, all right?
Right. So, hey, we will talk about Wall Service Center. So, Wall Service Center, downtown Milford, right down the road here from us.
Right down the road.
From where we are
been there a long time. What's
Diner.
been there longer, the diner or Wall Service Center?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
All right. Well, that's interesting.
1958 for Wall Service Center.
Okay.
So, I don't know about the diner, what the year that was.
All right. Terri, what year was the diner here? Oh, the diner was here first.
They beat us by 3 years.
All right, they've been in town longer than Wall Service Center. 55.
So 54 on the title.
54 on the title.
Yep.
Okay. All right. On the cornerstone or
That's
whatever.
right.
So the diner's been built in 54. Is that what she said?
That's what she said, yeah.
All right. And you've been in business since 58.
1958, yep. And in here in Milford. So just like the Milford Diner, we are
an icon.
Icon or a staple or whatever you want to call us
of
Milford. So we've been around a long time is what we're trying to say. My grandfather started it. Originally was an Atlantic gas station with auto repair. We got out of the gasoline business, I think, in 2011.
What's his name? Dick Walls? Or was that your dad?
That was my grandfather, yep.
Okay.
Yep, John was my dad.
Right.
Yep.
And you're Colin.
I'm Colin.
Then there's another Colin.
My
Colin the
son
second
Colin,
or
that's right.
Colin Jr. Is it the second or junior?
The second, but a lot of people call him Junior.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And then who knows who's going to take it from there?
Yep. So anyway, we do all kinds of repairs, everything from an oil change or changing a light bulb or even putting air in your tires, all the way up to replacing an engine, replacing a transmission, front end alignments, tires.
Yep.
Everything, yeah.
Yep. So
one-stop shop now.
One-stop shop.
Yeah. Air conditioning is huge this time of year, of course.
It is.
We do lots of AC work, and we just kind of know what we're doing. We've been doing it for a very long time. We were probably one of the first ones in Milford to start, independent shop to start doing air conditioning work. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so we started back in the 70s sometime.
Because some people thought air conditioning was going to be a fad.
Like it was going to go
like the
away,
internet.
right.
It's going to come and go.
Right, like Facebook and the internet.
Right,
and all that.
But no, it's hung around. Air conditioning has.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Believe
it or not. But,
man.
But we can take care of it at Wall Service Center is what I'm saying. So whether you need an alignment, tires, or if you just need air in your tires, you can stop by. I always say pull up by the Pepsi machine, beep your horn, and somebody will come out and put air in your tires.
Right.
So it's that simple.
And if you're going through inspection, you can check things over and make sure things look good.
There's nothing worse than either riding to Dover or to Georgetown to find out they failed you because you had a tag light out.
Right.
One
or
little
a brake light or
bulb
something.
or that.
So do they make an appointment for that, or
those things you don't have to make an appointment for?
Okay.
And we are really working hard to get to a point where you can just come in and get it. So if you're in town and you need something, just stop by and see if we can do it right then.
See what the day is going like.
Exactly.
In other words, you could be waiting on parts. Or,
Yep. You can always go to wallservicecenter.com. You can request an appointment there as well.
Okay.
So, and once you become, once you have had work done on your car at Wall Service Center, if you give us your email, you actually will have access to your online access to all your records and everything. So if you ever want to know, when did I have this done? Or if you're selling your car, you can say, look, I've got all the records here. I can
Everything's
show
there.
that I've changed the oil on
because
this.
records, doesn't the sunlight and heat affect records?
It can, yes.
So if you put them in the glove box, if you put your records in the glove box,
Right.
the heat may mess
They
them
warp.
up.
Those
They warp.
vinyl ones, yeah.
Right. So,
but if you
this
don't
way,
have any of that, don't have the records, if you didn't save anything, or
You've got it
if
all.
we can actually print it off for you or email it to
well, I
you.
was thinking Jenny just sold a van, and who bought it might want all the records.
They probably will.
Want them all printed
I
out.
heard they're very difficult people to deal with. So
my gosh.
Jim and I have taken over Jenny's old van.
Right.
And she feels like she's ripped us off. So.
All right.
All right.
I want
I'll
to talk
talk in a
about
bit.
towing later, okay?
Oh, okay, all right.
All right, see ya. Thank you, Colin. All right, so we're here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to the radio audience, the TV audience, the YouTube, the Facebook, and the audience in the room. It's a very busy morning here today, and I just want to let you know that we are live. So we are live, and we are ready for our next guest. I want to talk about George Luff and Associates, easy payroll, good accounting work. So this is George Luff and Associates in Milford and Dover and Rehoboth. And I want to let you know that if you need an accountant, they are there for you. So Tracy, we're ready. So anyway, I just want to let you know that Luff and Associates is there for you. So if you need an accountant, if you filed a tax return or you filed an extension or you're planning next year's who's going to help you with your taxes and things of that nature, I just want to let you know that Luff and Associates is always looking for new clients, okay? So they kind of specialize in businesses. So if you have a business and you're growing like Colin and I are starting some new business things, and I've got another business that I'm getting ready to start. So, you know, we're constantly adding businesses and always needing things. But if you need help, you've been doing it yourself, you're tired of doing it yourself, or you got an accountant that's not as responsive as you like, Luff and Associates will help you out. So it's luffcpas.com on the web, luffcpas.com. Phone number 302-422-9699. And on top of that, if you need help with your payroll, like if you own a business and whether you got 2 employees or hundreds of employees, they can help you with their easy payroll system too. We use them at Weller's for that. 422-9699. Now, got a couple guests going to be on. Linda, you ready for our picture? All right, here we go. Picture time. 1, 2. All right, so we're going to talk about Irreverent Warriors, okay? So is Branden here?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Jim. How are you doing?
Good. You could tilt that down and snuggle right up to that thing.
All right.
And then who you got with you?
Well, I've got Steve Stabley. He's
Okay, Steve.
my other leader on this.
How you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good. So you guys are involved with, am I saying it right, Irreverent Warriors?
Yes, Irreverent Warriors.
All
We're
right,
very
and
irreverent.
This is a local organization.
Yes, it is.
right. Is it nationwide, too?
It is nationwide.
Okay.
We actually have a hike coming up. Closest to here is D.C.
Really?
Yes.
Would you just call it a hike?
Yes, we called the hike that we're putting on in August is called a Silkies hike.
Okay, what does that mean?
So Silkies are basically the PT uniform that we wore, but it's just the shorts part of it.
Oh, really?
Or we
Okay.
call it the Daisy Dukes of Freedom.
Oh, really? Okay. So you're going to go on a hike.
Yes, and I'm going to let Steven take over a little bit
Okay.
on what exactly that's going to happen.
Okay.
So a lot of times what we'll do is we'll get together different cities across the nation, and this hike is for veterans only. We do have
Okay.
civilian...
Active or retired?
Active or retired, yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right.
So we do have a need for civilian help as well during the hike. So if anybody's interested in being involved in that, we
Okay.
would definitely appreciate that. But the hikes are a way to get military veterans and active duty together with their own kind in a way,
Right.
so that we can all, come together using humor and camaraderie. And we are battling veteran suicide.
Wow. Suicide in general is a big thing nowadays.
It is,
it's,
yes.
It's really a sad thing, in other words. So, and I guess veteran suicide is...
Unfortunately, for a long time, the national average was 22 vets a day were losing their lives.
Really?
So thankfully, we brought that number down a lot through programs like this, bringing awareness to it and making sure that guys are getting the help they need. There are certain times of the year that are very difficult for veterans, this weekend being one of them, where we're remembering our fallen veterans and people that, we were close to.
Okay.
So for the record, if anybody is struggling, please reach out to anyone in Irreverent Warrior. We will get you the help that you need.
Okay. How does somebody reach somebody? Is it a phone or an internet or what?
So we have Facebook, of course.
Okay.
Everything's on Facebook these
Everything
days.
is. There's no doubt.
But we also have our website, which is irreverentwarriors.com.
Okay.
Irreverentwarriors.com, it has all the information, including our schedule, our merchandise, and also our support and donation pages.
Okay.
They will also explain some things that are happening in the community as well.
Okay.
So like different events, like one of our big events is the Shorebirds game. We are going to be at the Shorebirds July 8th.
A whole bunch of you.
A whole bunch of us.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
And me
July
and
8th.
Steve will be out there to throw the first pitch.
No kidding.
I don't know how great it's going to go, but we're going to try.
Well, you'll be the entertainment at that
Exactly.
point. All right, so if somebody wanted to get involved and help out, like a civilian helper, in other words, or volunteer, what do you need them to do? Like, what would they do? What would somebody do if they helped out?
So on our hikes, we have different stopping points, rest areas. So handing out water and snacks while we're there, helping to coordinate with some of the meals and things that we plan, because our biggest thing is when our veterans come out, we try to take care of them for the whole day.
Okay.
So we have a lot of organizations and local companies that are coming through to help with that. Donations as far as the water, snacks.
Can they make a money donation?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you can go buy what you need?
Yes, if you go on the irreverentwarrior.com, you can make a donation there to Irreverent Warrior. If you're specifically looking to make one to Delaware, you can reach out to Branden or myself via Facebook or through our Facebook page to do that, and we can get you linked up there.
Okay. I guess most donations are tax deductible. This is a 501.
This is
C3,
this is a
called.
501c3.
C3, okay.
And we're actually 80% directly supporting the mission, which is considered an A for nonprofits.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Good. Meaning you don't have a lot of administrative things. The money's going right exactly where it started out to go.
Exactly. So if you donate to the hike, it's going to the hike.
Okay. Now, were you out and about at events? Like you were at the whatever
the rally for first
last
responders,
weekend.
yes.
Right. So then what's your next event you're going to be at?
So we're looking at a couple other events, but as of right now, we're looking at July 8th. We'll be at Salisbury at the Shorebirds.
Okay, so you might have a little table set up there and stuff like that?
Yes, we will have tables set up with info and also a sign-up sheet if we, whoever our hikers are, or if you want to volunteer.
Right. So veterans are the ones that can be in the hike.
That's correct, yes.
Okay, and then to volunteer, you could be a veteran or not a veteran.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. All right, and let's give out the contact info again. So what's the Facebook page called?
So the Facebook page is called IW Delaware.
IW Delaware,
Yes.
okay.
And that'll bring you right up, which it's a private page.
All right.
So that just no one can just post anything that they want on there.
Right, well, yeah. Right,
because we're trying to
Yeah.
bring positive thoughts. We're trying to bring love to our veterans that need the love. So
people can go to IW Delaware on Facebook.
Yep.
Like the page or join the page or whatever.
Exactly.
All right. Pay attention. See what's going on. Be knowledgeable of things.
Yep.
Spread the word. They can come out. Was it July 8th or 9th? I forgot what you said.
So the hike is on August 19th.
Right. Now that's a long hike.
So it is 7.36 miles.
Right. To me, that sounds like a long hike.
It sounds a long hike, but
in the military, it might not be.
It's not really, because there's a lot of different hikes out there that are doing 22 miles, 15 miles.
Okay.
But we make sure that we put brakes in there because we're all a little broken.
Correct. Right. Like broken crayons, in other words, and we're all still colorful though, but
exactly.
But we're a little broken. All right. So anyway, and so people can donate, people can volunteer. If you're a veteran, either active or retired, get involved, get some camaraderie. If you don't need it, give it out. In other words,
Exactly.
All right.
And we've honestly had a really big support from a lot of the local companies. Murdertown USA from Wilmington, shout out to them for helping us with our logo. Big shout out to Mission Barbecue, who is donating our dinner. We've got a lot of civilian help coming through too. Jordan, Martin, a lot of people that are coming out to assist us with the hike. So we couldn't be more pleased with that.
Are you both in the hike?
Yes. One of us is going to be the rear guard. One of us is going to be the forward guard, meaning that we are not leaving anybody straggled along.
Excellent. Oh, good idea. Yeah.
So,
because you never know at what speed everybody needs to finish the goal.
No, well, I mean, and the other thing too is that you don't have to be completely two legs. if you're in a wheelchair, we'll push you. We'll take turns pushing you.
Wow.
If you need help, we'll carry you if we need to.
Where's this start and where's it end?
So it actually starts at Epworth United Church, which is right there on Holloglade Road.
Right.
We start
in
from
Rehoboth.
Yes, in Rehoboth
Right.
Beach.
Okay. Yep.
And then our trail is kind of all throughout Rehoboth, and our halfway point is right at the bandstand.
Really?
You're going to see some crazy people out there with our shorty shorts on.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And we'll be right there
In the thick of it.
In the thick of
You'll
it.
be it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow. This is exciting. What else did you want everybody to know?
Well, I do want to thank out to Tri-County Electrical Services for
Okay.
donating to us.
Okay.
And also Ocean Atlantic Sotheby's for donating to our cause.
Okay.
And also you. Thank you
Okay,
for
you're welcome.
donating to us. And
Okay.
yeah, I mean, we're still looking for donations to.
Okay. Well, this would be endless.
Yes.
I mean, in other words, I would think this is year round. You can
So
donate.
this is going to be the first hike that Delaware has put on.
Oh, really?
But it
Okay.
is going to be annual. So once we get done with this hike this year, we'll take
Right.
a day and relax, and then we start
right
planning for the
back
next
at it,
one.
yeah.
So any donations, before or after, is just going to keep going to more Delaware hikes to try and help support more Delaware vets.
Excellent. And and some people, they do all their donating at the end of the year. So mark your calendar today. Take time to put it on your calendar today to consider Irreverent Warriors at the end of the year if you're an end of the year donator. So,
Yep.
All right. So what did you think of the show? Have you ever even heard of this show?
I do. I have listened to you pretty much almost every morning because I'm usually out and
okay.
about every morning. So.
Okay. Wow. Well, good. And how about you? What do you guys do for livings too?
I work for Dry Zone.
Do you really? I thought I might have seen you somewhere. Okay. How long you been at Dry Zone?
A little over 2 years now.
Wow, no kidding. Wow. Dry Zone's done a good job. I can tell you, I've had multiple Dry Zone projects done, and I have not met a company that's on their game like them. I mean, in
I
other
remember
words,
I scheduled your projects.
really?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Wow. And Linda Bosco, she's a Dry Zone customer. Yeah. Well, good. Anything else I need to know? What do you do for a living?
I actually am a project foreman for Tri-County Electrical Services.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Those sound like big projects.
They are big projects. A lot of the townhomes and apartments that are going up that you see. One that's in Milton right now, Cypress
Really?
Grove. I'm on
Okay.
that one right now.
Are there truly a shortage of big electrical components?
Yes and no.
Oh,
I mean,
yes and no. I love those yes and no answers. Yes.
It's if it's a normal everyday out of the box like you would see at Lowe's or Home Depot, it's going to be there. But if it's those, hey, we need this, and
Okay.
this is specific to a certain application, yes, there
I got a
is.
guy building a big building over around Bridgeville, and I don't know if it's 800 amps or what he's got, but he was telling me he needs clean electricity. What's that mean?
So clean
Is it
electricity.
like a machine that cleans the electricity?
So clean electricity, when you break it all down, just means that it's pretty much, it goes from pole, transformer, to your place of business or
Right.
home. Instead of pole, transformer, 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 transformer.
It's more direct.
It's more direct,
Okay.
pure electric that gets to
Okay.
you.
Because
But
he's
yes.
running these laser cutting CNC machines, and I guess he needs some kind of fancy electricity.
Yes,
That,
yes.
more than I need to run a fan. So, well, guys, I appreciate you doing this. Were you both
Thank you
in the
for having us.
military?
Yes.
Okay. What were you?
I was United States Army. I was
Okay.
what they call a 25 Charlie, was a radio operator.
Okay.
On an Army boat.
On an Army boat.
Yep,
Wow.
in Curtis Bay, Maryland. So it's
Really?
it's not even 100 miles away.
Okay. And where were you, or what'd you do?
I was in the U.S. Army from 2010 to 16, and I did one tour in Afghanistan in 2013.
Really? Wow. And where were you based out of?
I was with the Delaware National Guard out of Delaware City.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow. All right. And where were you based out of?
Well, Port Henderson, which is a United States Army Reserve base, because I was on National Guard. I was
Okay.
a reservist.
Okay.
And it was definitely interesting because you come home from training and like, hey, you're on a boat.
Right.
Because they don't tell you what exactly is part of your unit. You're like, oh.
okay.
And right now, the United States Army has more boats than the Navy does.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, guys, I appreciate you being on, okay?
Thank you for having us.
Thanks a lot. And go Dry Zone and Irreverent Warriors. I want people to it's a Facebook page. Was it
Delaware.
IW Delaware.
Yep.
Okay, very good. Thank you both, okay?
Thank you very much,
See you
sir.
around. Take care.
Take care.
All right, take care. All right, there we go, everybody. Look it up, get involved, pay attention, and consider them. Consider them. All right, now, what else is going on? I see Denise is here. Do you want to have a word, or would you rather me not talk to you today? Come on over here. Tell us what we're doing today. Run me through the next 20 days of our life.
No, I can go through today.
All right. Oh, Linda wants to take a picture first.
Let me take my glasses off.
Let me take my glasses off.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Today.
I love days like this because it's a me day.
It's a me day. It's all
Yeah.
about
Me.
you.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So it's a good day.
All right.
So, right. I'm here at your show, just socializing.
Socializing.
This is new for me.
Networking. She's
Yeah.
networking.
I'm networking with Donald and Tracy and Linda.
Right,
So,
there you go.
we're doing good over there.
That'll be interesting to talk about
Oh,
later.
Gosh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and then I'm going to stop at Ace Hardware and get a couple things for a project today.
Okay.
So, and then I'm going
Not for them chairs.
Yes, for the chairs.
Where'd you buy these chairs?
Well, I'm going to finish telling my story.
Okay, tell your story.
And then I am going to the Horseshoe Crab Festival because I'm still dressed up. I have white pants on. Back in the day, you couldn't wear white before Memorial Day. I don't think that law, is away anymore. But fashion-wise, Memorial Day, white comes on. Labor Day, white goes off.
Wow.
So,
I have to keep that in mind.
anyway, so I got white pants on. But anyway,
Okay.
I've dressed up to go to the Horseshoe Crab Festival in
Okay.
Milton.
All right.
And that will be fun. And then I'm going to come home. I purchased some iron chairs from Beans yesterday.
Beans Attic.
I just love them. They're like old. I love old stuff. It still has like pine needles stuck in it where somebody just had it in their backyard, with pine
Somebody
leaves.
stole it and sold it to
Oh
Beans.
gosh, so it's
I'm
rusted,
just
but they're
kidding.
in really good shape. So I
You
have to.
love the Beans taste.
Yeah,
Jack
he
and
had-
Holly Bean
They have the same
have a
taste
store in
I
Lincoln.
do. Yeah.
And she loves the store. They've got the same taste Denise does,
yeah,
right?
yeah. You could go through my house and say, I got that at Beans. I got that at Beans. I got that at Beans.
They love their landlord just like you do.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right.
so I got to stop. I'm going to get some paint. I'm going to spray them. And
Oh,
but
now
what
we're
I'm
painting
doing,
these chairs.
Yeah. Well, what I'm going to
Bad
do.
enough we bought them. I had to pick them up yesterday.
I know. Oh, but anyway, so what I'm going to do is we have this hot tub that's been in a box for a while. It's a
Yeah.
blow-up hot tub. We went from like really nice hot tubs.
We had a
to-
real nice hot tub in a
But
bedroom, but
yeah, now we're to a blow-up hot
right,
tub.
a blow up. And she's gonna put it out in the yard.
Yeah, so I have to level the ground in this one area a little bit, so I'm
Okay.
going to do that. And then I'm going to put some sand down, and then I'm
Okay.
going to set this hot tub up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have my two little painted chairs next to it. It's like
Right.
a secluded place behind in our backyard.
Right.
And then I'm going to, in the tree above it, I'm going to have those lights that you hang up, those
okay,
big
yep.
light bulbs,
Yep.
garden lights. And it's going to be like our little evening oasis out there.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So excited. Did they not set a timer for you?
Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway,
But,
so that's my plan. I'm going to work on that project in those
And we're
chairs.
gonna have an oasis.
And we're going to have an oasis.
I could see the grandkids using this a lot.
Right. That's kind of the chairs, because if I'm out there watching them and don't want to
Right.
get in there with them, I can
Right.
sit there and watch.
'Cause it's not
baby
gonna be
movie.
real hot out there.
No.
It might be.
No, it
I
gets,
hope this blow up hot tub still works.
I know, because it's been packed away for a while. I hope it
If
doesn't.
not,
have...
we'll have to go buy another one.
Oh yeah.
If we do that, I'd rather buy another pool. I missed that one pool. Remember that blue pool we had?
Those Intex pools.
Those Intex
You know,
pools.
they're
I
wonderful, except
I don't know why we took it down. We should have just left it up.
Oh, well, it's because you're talking about the one behind the garage, right?
Right, not the
right.
one
It's
that-
because the air thing in the top of it that holds
Right.
it up got a hole, and you can't fix them. I
Well,
couldn't
don't let
find
the
hole.
cats climb up on them
I know,
things.
but you know what? All I think about is those Intex pools. When I see them in people's yards, I'm thinking how we're filling up our landfills.
Oh, forget
oh,
that.
my goodness, that's
Next
a
you'll
lot
be
of
on global
plastic
warming.
go into those
Warming.
landfills. I just
That's what the landfill's there for, to be filled up.
no, don't say that. Don't say that.
That's why they make 'em, in other
No,
words.
I think we should live with
A landfill
less
should
trash.
have value and purpose, okay?
No, just live a trashless life, I guess.
Next, I'll have to be refilling water bottles.
Yeah, Yeah, that's what I do. But I don't give them. I don't give
I
them
can
to
taste
company,
the difference, folks.
But I don't give them to company. Okay,
Right.
so.
And I can tell when that
No,
seal's
you
been
can't.
broken.
It's sad. If I could just make it so the seal
No,
was
I
not
can tell.
noticeable, you.
I can tell. I can tell when meat's been frozen,
Oh,
and I can
God.
tell when the water bottle has been refilled.
Yeah.
All right. What else
Okay.
do I need to know?
What else? Are you going to Springfest?
Springfest. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking. We'll
Okay,
see. I don't
okay.
make any firm commitments. Don't be looking for me just yet. Okay.
Do you want me to wait for you to go to Milton, or you just want me
No,
to
I
head
want to go
out?
to Milton with you.
Okay.
Okay. I want to buy something at the Horseshoe Crab Festival. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I want some chocolate chip cookies or something. So
Okay.
we'll find something very special. You know.
You know
get
what?
there.
Years ago, at the Horseshoe Crab Festival, remember that metal tree that we have in our
The
backyard?
one that will poke your eye out.
It's like a metal.
Oh my gosh, you should see
sculptured-
this thing.
Oh, I love it. It's
like
sculptured
metal
tree.
rods all bent. And buddy, you better know there. You need to walk with a metal detector. It'll rip your eyeball out.
Oh, anyway,
Who made that thing?
I saw one of those one year there.
Oh, yeah.
But I wouldn't pay the price. I'm so cheap. Though it was worth it.
So what'd you do?
I didn't.
We
get
waited
it.
a whole year
No,
to get
we
it.
waited. Wait a minute. We waited years to get it, and then I was
Oh,
at
my
Tim
God.
Ayers' house, and he had one.
So now Tim Ayers has got
yeah,
one. So.
and he had one, and I said I really like it, and he offered to give us
Give it
his.
to us.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
I
well,
couldn't do that. I
He
couldn't
does
do that.
charity work.
Right. So anyway, he told me where to get it, like where he
Right.
got it from.
That
so,
place in Lewis that
I
makes
ended
iron
up,
stuff.
I ended up finally
For hundreds of dollars.
going and getting this metal sculpture tree because I just love it so much. So I ended up buying it, but it all started at the Horseshoe Crab Festival.
Mm-hmm. So, warning.
It may take years before.
How much
I do
was
something.
it? I mean, how many years do you have to plan a $200 or $300
I think it was
purchase?
like maybe $150.
All right, here we go.
But I don't
We are a little different
We're
when it comes
really
to purchases.
different, yeah.
Me, if I could just sign the bottom of the check and
No.
buy it or hand them the credit card.
Gosh, if I can make it without buying it, I'm going to make it.
Hey, and you just recently took over paying attention to the personal credit card
Oh
bill.
my goodness, I had.
So for years,
no-
she didn't personally do this.
No.
Now she's looking at the credit card bill.
Yeah.
And she's scrutinizing everything.
Oh my goodness, to see that bill at the end of the month and pay it is just horrible.
Just think of all the people you blessed by buying something.
I don't know what to say.
Well, here's my theory.
What?
Okay. You're blessed to be a blessing. So if you are blessed with opportunities to earn money, then you need to be blessed with opportunities to.
It's just
spend it.
stores. It's not like I'm giving it to poor people. It's
What?
just going to stores.
What?
You got a limit on that credit card?
I mean, it's just going to Walmart. You know,
Okay.
who am I helping at Walmart?
All right, look, I think your timer's up.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Thank you, Denise.
All right.
I'll see you. We're going to the Horseshoe Crab
I'll
Festival.
be waiting for you.
You do that, okay?
All right.
All right. Phew, I'll bring the credit card. I'll bring cash so you won't see it at the end of the month what we spent. Hey, let me talk about Dry Zone real quick. They were mentioned earlier on. And I just want to say thank you to Bill and Heather Anderson for Team Dry Zone, for supporting Weller's all these years. I mean, they've supported me for years. And I don't mean that they like buy my lunch and dinner and stuff. I mean that, they've been buying advertising from me. And they are good people. So if you need anything that Dry Zone has to offer, whether it's a crawl space encapsulation, this poly level thing where they could take crooked concrete and level it up and things like that. You're uncovering your pool. A lot of people are right now, or your patio. If you got a chunk of concrete, a sidewalk, that one corner is down, then that means another corner is up and it's a tripping hazard, or you're tired of tripping over it. They can level that up with Poly Level. They do all kinds of foundation repair. They're just a good company. If you got a leaky, moldy basement and you want a way to get rid of that water and maybe put a sump pump in and deal with some drainage issues, they can help you with that. So Dry Zone does a lot of stuff. Then they have another division, Hello Garage. So check them both out at 302-684-5034, 684-5034, dryzone.com, and Hello Garage, both of them on the web. Check them out, and on Facebook. We'll be right back on TV and on the radio. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. All right, everybody, we are still on the TV. Does Colin want to talk with me, or I know no. Okay, just checking. So let's talk about Wall Service Center. Tracy. I'll take the timer now. All right. Denise, Tracy, and Linda is a bad mix over there. No, I'm just messing with you. It's Donald. You blaming it on Donald talking too much? All right. So anyway, we're sitting here inside the Milford Diner. What an iconic place to eat. In other words, so they believe that this building was built in 54 or whatever, and you're invited. There's plenty of tables left today. There's crowds picking up, so if you want some breakfast, come on down and check it out. But let's talk about Walls Service Center right downtown Milford, Delaware. Now, I've dealt with Walls on all kinds of things. In other words, so now they're selling tires, many brands. They love Michelin's. I love Michelin's, but whatever brand of tires you may need, they should be able to get it. They're very competitive. They now do front-end alignments, but they're really known for just good quality oil changes, brakes, tune-ups, just checking things over. And what I've really experienced is when you get an oil change or something, an oil change or greater, okay, they give you this free roadside assistance, which is really nice. And I keep telling people about it because I meet people that something breaks down on their car and they have to pay a tow bill. When you get an oil change at Walls Service Center, if something breaks down on your car, if you need a jump start, got a flat tire, run out of fuel, not anything pertaining to what Walls did. Just it's something they give you as a gift for being a customer of theirs. They give you a free roadside assistance program when you deal with them for anything like an oil change or greater. But when you get an oil change, I got a friend of mine got an oil change somewhere else the other day, and I said, did they check your belts and hoses? Did they look at your brakes? Did they tell you how much tread you got on your tire? All these different things. They're like, no, they just changed the oil. If you want more than they just changed the oil, if you want somebody that every time your car is there, you've took the time to stop and get your oil change, you've took the time to drop it off or wait for it, let them take the time to look your car over. There's no charge for this whatsoever, but there's nothing worse than getting an oil change. Nobody look at anything other than change the oil, and then you find out later on you needed brakes and you wish somebody had told you about it so you could budget or plan for it. So at Walls Service Center, that's what they're all about. Good quality customer service. Been in business now 65 years. They use AC Delco parts. You can't get any better than this. Colin is running it now. His son Colin Jr. or the second is also there on the scene taking care of things. It's a family owned and operated business. Good quality mechanics. They use good parts. They use good tools. They stand behind what they do. You can access your records online. What more could you ask for? Okay, so they're a good place to get your automobile worked on. When you get it worked on, they have this checklist when you get an oil change where they check all these things over, man. In other words, I like to know. I don't drive Denise's car that much, so I want to make sure it's in good shape. She wouldn't know when she needs tires or when she needs brakes. So, I like the fact that they look things over. So it's Walls Service Center, downtown Milford, celebrating 65 years of good quality service to our community. Give them a call. It's 302-422-8110. I think it's 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown. They're open Monday through Friday, and they'll do a good job for you. And if over this weekend you have a breakdown or you just want to drop your vehicle off, they'll work you in some way, somehow. Just get it there, and there's a slot right in the door. Drop your key there. I want to open up the phone lines for a phone call. I want to just give something away today. I want to ask if you're watching and you've won something in the past couple weeks, if you would be kind enough to just let somebody else have an opportunity to win something. We're going to give away one Chick-fil-A gift card and one Vanderwins gift card and one ink pen, okay? And this is a special ink pen from the Milford Diner. This is a Milford Diner ink pen. It has a stylus in the end of it. And they are very, very nice quality ink pens, okay? So if you give me a call right now, the number's right on the screen. I'll put your name on a list, and you can pick up your winnings at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. Give me a call, 302-422-7336. 422-7336 if you would like an ink pen, a Chick-fil-A gift card, and a Vanderwins gift card. Again, if you've won in the past couple weeks, give somebody else a chance to get through on the phone if you would, okay? 422-7336. Call me right now, and I'm going to put your name on the list to be a winner. And you can pick this stuff up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, okay? We're going to continue on with the show. We're going to be here till 9 o'clock this morning. We're right inside the Milford Diner. And yes, there are some seats available. They come and they go, and they come and they go. And you're welcome to stop in and say hello. If you don't even want to stay for breakfast, you can just give me a wave. And if I got time, I'll have you sit down with me for just a minute and say good morning, good morning, good morning. All right? So phones are open, 302-422-7336. If you want a free ink pen, if you want a free Chick-fil-A gift card, and you want a free Vanderwins gift card, call me right now if you would, please. You guys have tested the phones. They're 100% operational, everybody. 422-7336. Now, Weller's is open today. Very busy day today. Seems like holiday weekends we get a little busier than normal. So if you need a trailer, a shed, a carport, a swing set, if you need a new flag, in other words, we sell flags. If you need a nice USA flag, with the stars and the stripes sewn on it, a real good quality flag, we have those available at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay? We have a full-service shop, whether you need some utility trailer repairs, you need some lights fixed or a floor replaced or a fender or a jack or whatever you may need. We do all types of utility trailer repairs and maintenance. So just want to let you know that we are there. The phone number for the store is 302-337-8228. That's 337-8228. 337-8228, dial it in that order. And we're prepping for the radio. We're coming back on the radio. So we are going to have Ray Bivens on now. So Tracy, I'm ready for my next guest, please. Okay. All right. So anyway, I just want to let you know that we're sitting here inside the Milford Diner, and we are enjoying a good breakfast. I had French toast earlier today. So Linda, whenever you're ready, we're going to take a picture. And I got to keep these gals hopping here this morning. Ray, how you doing, buddy?
Good. Good to see you.
Good to see you. We're going to take a picture right here. This is our newest iPad. Thank you. So, Ray, busy weekend for the Parks Department, correct?
It is. It's kind of a kickoff of what's a busy summer for sure.
So you are, what is your exact title?
I'm the director of Delaware State Parks, so I get to visit them all.
Really? How many is there?
There's 17 state parks and then over 30 nature preserves.
Really? All right. Well, we appreciate the job you do with them. My wife gets out and about a little bit more than I get out and about, but she enjoys all the things that the Delaware State Parks has to offer. So,
well, this is a special time of year for us because people are making memories. I just know last night it was someone's first time ever camping, probably at a park like Trap Pond.
Okay.
Someone will go to Killins today and ride the water slides for the first time. And I just talked to one of your staff members that's going to go Ape on Monday and, and zip line through the trees.
No kidding. Wow. All right, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
So have you ever done the zip line?
I've been up there. I haven't done the whole course.
Okay. It's kind of neat. You just launch and there you go. All you do from that point on is hold on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, how long have you been with the Parks Department?
This summer will be 20 years with Delaware State Parks.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, you were just a kid when you started.
Yep, absolutely.
Wow. And the State Parks has won some good nationwide awards, haven't they?
We have.
It's quite a recognized park department.
Some nice ones. An innovation award, which is always nice to try and do different things. And then probably the one we're the most famous for is there's a gold medal that's given away every other year, and we've won it twice. So I think they've given away 13 or 14 of those in total as the best managed state park system, and Delaware has 2 of them. And now you have to sit out 6 years. So we're in that long period of waiting, and that's great. So
Sounds like you have a good team of people.
Really good team of people, and they're passionate and they care and really go above and beyond.
Right. Well, we appreciate that. You evidently have somebody that helps us have guests on the show, and they do a great job of keeping us lined up with guests, too.
That's awesome. There's always something different from the cultural sites like Fort Delaware that we manage and Fort Miles to all the different nature. So I know you've had our historian is coming, I think, in a month or so. So that's great.
Yep. So is there anything new that we need to know? Is there passes for sale? Anything that you want to share?
Absolutely. I wanted to highlight 2 really new projects that I don't think people are aware of.
Okay.
So this weekend, the weather for today, it's not the absolute perfect beach day. I'll be honest.
A little chilly.
It's not going to be 90 degrees and worry about the sun. It's the perfect day for Fort Delaware State Park, and we just finished the largest capital improvements in the park's history. And
really?
Probably the highlight of that is the Heronry Overlook. So when you go out to Pea Patch Island, the boat ride itself out, thanks to DRBA, it's its own trip because you get in Delaware City, you get on the boat, you go over, you get on a tram that takes you up to the main fort, and then you can go off to the left, and that takes you past the prisoners' barracks out to an overlook, and you'll see all these speckles of white and gray, and you'll see birds coming because it's the largest heron rookery outside of Florida on the East Coast. We're talking over 1,000 nesting pairs.
Really?
These birds are flying sometimes 10, 15 miles to feed, coming back and feeding their young that are all there in this huge nesting area.
Well, now did this just happen, or did you set it up that way?
It's been like that for years. We help manage it. So that's all sorts of different things from controlling Phragmite. We have our ecologist studies what species are there, tracks them at least on a monthly basis. And that's just one part of Fort Delaware. You know, most people coming there are coming for the Civil War history, where you step back in time, and it's 1864. They're talking about President Lincoln.
Cannonballs.
They don't yet know that, pretty much every prisoner that's captured at Gettysburg ends up at Fort Delaware. And at that time, Fort Delaware has more people on it than Dover has living in it. So you talk about a different world you're stepping back into. We had the governor there to see the birds and to do this new event, and he kept pulling out his cell phone, taking pictures, especially of the cannon fire. And he had just come from Fort Sumter, and he said, "Wow, this is better than Fort Sumter." I was like, "I won't let you. I'll let you tell them that."
Right, you say that. Yeah.
It was really cool. Our staff really enjoyed seeing how excited he was to get out and enjoy the island.
Wow. So is that 7 days a week they can go there?
Right now, while we finish up school groups, it's just on the weekends. And then I think come June 16th, we're open 5 days a week.
Okay.
One of the other new things that we're excited about, we have special events throughout the year. There's ghost tours, and we would put up tents. And that was a bit of a ordeal, especially with winds out on the fort and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
So we have an enclosed pavilion now that any group can use as part of their trip. So if you have a group of 20 or more and you're looking for a place to have a picnic, do something very unique, we now have a spot on the island that can host that. And we encourage you to reach out to the park.
So they can reserve it?
They can reserve it, and we're generally giving it to you free when you bring a group. So that's the more people that get out to the island. So, and then if that's not enough for you, it's I think one of the few places in the country that you can just hop right back on the boat and head over to New Jersey and check out Fort Mott. So they call it the Three Forts Ferry because you got Fort DuPont, Fort Delaware, and Fort Mott. Certainly, we think Fort Delaware is the star.
Right.
Every time I go out there, I feel like I'm like, man, this feels like you're going to a national park, especially when you're out on this island and it's got the wildlife. There's a bald eagle's nest out on the island this year, so lots to see.
Why do they call a bald eagle a bald eagle?
It's that white head. They really don't even get that until they're about 4 or 5 years age.
Okay.
Interesting fact on that. Franklin did not want the bald eagle to be our national symbol. He was a big fan of the wild turkey.
Really?
He saw that bald eagles were scavengers at times, and sometimes bullies. They don't mind taking a fish from an osprey or something like that. So he didn't think that would be a good symbol for our country.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Wow. Anything else? Is there any help wanted positions?
We have lots of positions. They can go on our website for it, and there's full time, there's seasonal. If you just want to work a couple hours a week, that's fantastic. Okay. And the other thing I definitely wanted to highlight that you want to check out. So Tower 3, you're leaving Dewey Beach as you're heading south towards the bridge. That tower in the middle of Towers Ocean, it is now completely restored. So you can climb to the top of Tower 3. That parking lot just got redone. We've been catching up on it's been nice to get some funding to really knock out some projects. So Delmarva Veteran Builders got that project. They won it. And you can climb to the top. It's interpreted.
It's a spiral staircase?
It's a spiral, but it's different than the one at Cape Henlopen. One, you can see what it was like during World War II. So some sections of the ladder are in there that the soldiers would have climbed. The brick chimney is still in it. They heated that whole thing in the cold winter with just a coal stove, so you can imagine. And then once you get up top, the view is like nothing else around. So you're looking out at the Atlantic Ocean. It drops down about 5 or 7 degrees. Just that ocean breeze comes right off. If you want to look at Dewey, that's fine. But if you look south, you got the life-saving station. You got a beautiful view of the Indian River Bridge. And then behind you is like this last street of the inland bays. And it is so,
Wow.
our staff has done a great job of interpreting the natural and cultural history. And I have to thank the Delaware Seashore Preservation Foundation that helped raise over $1 million to make that project possible.
Wow. Well, I'm going to thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate you personally taking the time to come today. Are you on duty today, or?
I am headed down to Cape Henlopen, and you know,
Okay.
it's where some new rules are in effect with surf fishing.
Okay.
Saturdays and Sundays during the summers and holidays, you're required to have a reservation. The first period is working out pretty well. People can go on still today and see where we have capacity and where we don't.
Okay.
So that is what we were hoping to achieve, and that is working.
I appreciate your flexibility working with the public on that. In other words, if this isn't working just right, we've got another thought we're going to try, and we're going to keep working towards a resolve.
Yeah, and this is
I
a pilot,
appreciate
and
that.
It was really nice. This wasn't an idea that Parks came up with. We put a group of community members, fishermen, community leaders, the people that own houses in
Right.
the area, and this was what they thought was best for Delaware. And that's what
Excellent.
it should be at the end. It
Right.
shouldn't be what's best for other states.
And you made it happen. In other words, it didn't take 5 years.
Well,
in other words,
if you had to take some of those calls that I took when we used to have the cap, where people they didn't get a permit and they felt like they were locked out for the whole year,
Right.
this is a much better system for sure.
wow. Okay. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Great to
okay.
see you.
Have a good holiday weekend. Be safe. All right. There he goes, Ray Bivens, everybody. All right, what else is going on? You know, a couple things I want to make sure you know about at Weller's. One of them is we've got some canopies. So if you're having an event this weekend, Weller's is open today till 2. We've got these pop-up type 13 by 13 canopies, and they're normally like a couple $100. I think they're on Amazon for $169. Guess what they are at Weller's? $100 even. $100, brand new. They're made by Coleman. And another thing that we have is our carports are on sale. Any carport, mainly garages, is what we're selling a lot of. 10% off as long as it's $2,500 or more. 10% off, and that ends May 31st. So you want to get right on that. All right. Weller's is officially open, and well, maybe in about 10 minutes, but they're probably open now. I could say it's safe to say they're probably open now. I'll be there cleaning and care. You hear me talk about her all the time. This is Dawn Kennedy. This is a sponsor segment. Dawn has been a great supporter of the show. She does cleaning. She does house cleaning mainly. Like, she will come and clean your house. If you have a rental property and somebody's moved out and you got another person moved in and you want to clean it up, she can do that. If you're a contractor and you build a new house or did a remodel and you want to clean it up before you rent it or sell it, she can help you with that. If you own a business and you want your showroom or your offices cleaned on a regular basis or a once in a while basis, she's very helpful. She's into cleaning of houses and things like that. The inside of a camper, the inside of a motorhome, she can clean that. So anyway, if you need any cleaning done, I'll be there cleaning and care. She's very responsive. She's very fair on her pricing. She's very detail oriented, and I'm very happy with her. I've dealt with her on numerous projects. So with that said, she has a first responders discount, a seniors discount, and a military discount. So you give her a call. Here's the number: 302-362-7064. 302-362-7064. 362-7064. I'll be there cleaning and care. Also, like her Facebook page if you would, and then look her up on the web too if you need her. I'll be there cleaning and care. Okay. Lots of things going on. The diner, people are coming, people are going. We appreciate everybody's support. If you want to stop by, have breakfast, if you want to stop by and just wave, or, have a quick word with me, you could just come on in if you want and just say hello. All right. With that said, L&W Insurance Agency is another good sponsor of the show. I just met with Bill Strickland the other day. We reviewed our health care at Weller's, and fortunately, it did not go up that much. I was very, very pleased. So if you need any types of insurance, whether it's car insurance, maybe you're getting ready to buy a boat or a camper or a motorhome, whatever you may need, if you need anything, L&W does all types of insurance. If you have insurance and you want to review, you want them to look at what you got and see if there's something different that they would suggest or offer, you can get up with them. So it's L&W Insurance Agency. They don't just deal with businesses. They deal with consumers, homeowners. If you're renting an apartment or a place and you need renter's insurance, he can help you with that. So anyway, whatever you may need, it's L&W Insurance. It's lwinsurance.com on the web. You can like them on Facebook. They're very, very active there. And they're just a friendly bunch of people, and they'll help you any way they can. Tracy, I'd like you to give the microphone to Donald for just a minute, okay? Donald McIlvain, we're going to say hello to you. Can we do that? Just say good morning to us.
Good morning.
How are you today?
It's pending.
Pending? Okay. And I want to ask you, you've got a medical alert device that you're now wearing.
Yeah, I like it.
And you like it. But did you tell me it tells you when you've arrived home?
As soon as I go drive in the driveway, it tells you you have arrived home.
Really?
Right.
I didn't even know it did that.
Well,
so
you got to make sure I know what I'm doing.
Right. Well, then it's got its hands full, okay? Do you feel better having it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you like it?
Well, if I fall down, I can call somebody.
Right. Well, it'll already call them for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Have you fell down yet?
Pending.
Didn't you have one of your wheels come off your little buggy one day?
And I fell down.
Yeah.
I keep one eye on it anymore.
I don't blame you.
I think what's wrong with it wasn't made in Japan.
Oh, was that what it was? Okay. All right. Give the microphone to Sandy.
Okay.
Sandy is sporting a new hairdo. So anyway, all right. Who's doing these hairdos? Sam? Sam's doing them?
It's Salon H2O.
Okay.
Liz.
All right. All right. Well, you need them to pay you for these sponsor segments, or to pay me for them, either one. But anyway, what is today's style? What's it called?
Today's style is Memorial Day style.
Memorial Day. All right. And how long does it stay that color?
For a couple of months, as long as I take care of it.
I cannot get my hair color to last that long. It always
can't
turns
imagine
flesh
why.
color. Mine always turns flesh color. Do you have a question, young man?
Always remember, not room for hair and brains both.
All right, not room for hair and brains both.
There
All right.
you go.
All right. Well, Sandy, have a happy Memorial Day.
You too.
Thank you. All right, so we're sitting right here, and lots of different people are here. That'd be good for right now. Okay, thank you. We're working the crowd is what we do. A friend of mine stopped in last week. He panicked. I noticed he hasn't come back today. We're not going to make you talk, but if you want to stop in, we might let you talk, all right? So let's just talk about Fitzgerald's real quick. Everybody knows where Fitzgerald's is. They're right on Route 113 in Lincoln. Okay, you can't miss it. A lot of people say, go to Fitzgerald's and turn right, or cross the highway at Fitzgerald's, or whatever. But Fitzgerald's is a sponsor of the show. They're good friends of mine. I've known them for years and years and years, and what a blessing to our community they are. First of all, they are into salvage and recycling, and they've been very environmentally friendly for years and years and years. They're good for the environment because they're helping recycle things. What do they recycle? Metal, metal, metal. So if you've got some metal in your backyard, whether it's an old refrigerator, whether it's a washer and dryer, whatever it may be, if you've got some metal that you want to get rid of, I want to let you know that they buy it. They literally just buy it off of you. Okay? So anyway, it is Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling, all right? And they are in Lincoln, Delaware. So they buy junk cars. Like say you got a car in your backyard and you can't get it there. They will come and get it, take it to Fitzgerald's, and then pay you for it, okay? So it's that simple, all right? I just want to let you know it's that simple. What's their phone number? It's 302-422-7584. 302-422-7584. Fitzgeralds.us. Fitzgeralds.us on the web. And also, if you need parts like a starter, an alternator, maybe your engine has went bad in your vehicle and you want to get another engine or a transmission or a fender or a hood, they sell auto parts too, and they also sell crushed concrete. If you need any crushed concrete, maybe you're putting down a pavers, or you're putting down, you need to put down a base to put a shed on it, or a floor inside of a building or a garage, and you want to put crushed concrete, they sell crushed concrete, okay? So what else is going on? What else is going on? Fitzgerald's Salvage and Recycling, 422-7584, 422-7584. Oh, I see Bryan has arrived. Good morning, young man. And what is going on here? You got a minute, Bryan? All right. Well, we'll just have a real quick minute with you, maybe 2 minutes to be exact. All right. He wasn't planned. He knew he was going to be here. I didn't know he was going to be here. Okay, this is our state rep. Hi there. They want to be on? Come on over. Going to have a lot of fun here now. Going to be on TV. I see these kids at church on Sunday, and they are running to get in. All right. Hey there. Is she coming? All right. Come on over here. All right, Bryan, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Oh, is she coming or not? All right, we're going to take a picture. How you doing?
Oh, look at the picture.
Oh, here we go, right here. All right. All right, there we go. All right, so what are you doing? So your state rep, I forgot what the district's called.
36.
36,
yes,
okay,
correct.
mainly Milford, is that
Correct,
right?
yeah.
Okay. All right, you were the mayor of Milford at one time.
Yes, I was.
Okay, and you live in Milford.
Correct.
Go to church in Milford.
Yes, I do.
You eat breakfast in Milford.
Yes, I do.
All right. All right, so anyway, what do you got going on this weekend?
Well, we are.
What are we doing?
We are going to the farmers market today.
Oh, that's
but
right,
The biggest
downtown.
thing I think we've got a 6-year-old who's over there, a 3-year-old over there, is really teaching them the meaning of Memorial Day. So we're having family over on Monday, and one of the things that we are doing is we are making sure that during our prayer, before we eat, and during the festivities, that we let them understand that it's not just a barbecue, it's not just time to have off of school, but it is in memory of those who have made that ultimate sacrifice. And you know, I sat down this weekend and did a little bit of writing about what I thought about it, to express it to others, and posted it online, and something that I like to share with them as well, so they can learn as early as possible.
Right.
And they can start to express that, because I think sometimes we, unfortunately, as we on our daily lives, we lose that meaning.
Right.
And sometimes when we're out with friends, we just need to keep that in our
Stop and reflect. Stop and reflect. All right. Anything else I need to know? You got anything coming up? Any, what do they call, breakfast constituents or coffees?
Charlie and I are going to start having one here in the near future.
Okay.
I just wanted to remind people in June, near the end of June, the bridge will be open. The
Mississippian Bridge?
The bridge will be open.
I've been telling everybody 2 years from now. So you're saying sometime before July?
Yeah, before July. We'll also have the downtown playground open as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
The children's playground and the pickleball courts, and we're just looking forward to a lot more fun things in Milford being open, including in September. We'll have not only the golf course, but also Big Oyster open.
The golf course is going to be open this year.
Well, their timeline is trying to be this fall before the winter hits. Yeah.
All right.
At least the first 9. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
Well, good to see you. Yeah.
Good to see
Thank you
you.
very much for having me on.
Yeah, and thanks for coming. In other words, we're going to be here for a little while, and it's going good. Yeah.
This is wonderful. Good
All
to
right.
see
See
you.
ya. I'll see you tomorrow, probably.
Yes.
All right. There we go. Bryan Shupe, everybody. Representative Bryan Shupe. Vanderwin's Ice Cream. Oh, is she ready to come on now? Come on up here with me. I'll talk to her. All right, so anyway, Vanderwin's Ice Cream. I just want to let you come on over. Come on over. Talk to me for a minute. Have a seat. Talk right into that microphone. Tell me your name. Here we go. What's your name?
Evelyn.
Evelyn. What's your last name, Evelyn? Evelyn Shupe. Are you Bryan Shupe's daughter? Is this your brother? All right, let's take a picture right here. You smile for her. Right up here, right up there. Right there. All right, so Evelyn, did you get it? Did you get it? Okay, Evelyn, what are you going to do today? What are you going to have for breakfast? Eggs?
I'm not sure yet.
Pancakes?
I'm not sure yet.
How about French toast?
I'm not sure yet.
All right, are you going to have napkins?
Yes.
There we go. Do you like orange juice or chocolate milk?
Chocolate.
Chocolate milk. I'm on a roll here. All right. Am I going to see you at church tomorrow, maybe? You think? Okay. Are you singing or playing, or what are you doing? Not sure? Okay. Are you coloring in a coloring book over there?
I was doing my second grade book.
Oh, are you in the second grade?
No, I'm in 4th grade.
But you're doing second grade work. Excellent. Okay. Your mommy probably is the one working with you on all that stuff. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Anything else? You ever been on TV before? Okay. So can you just say God bless America? Okay. Can you say goodbye? Say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, she's out of here. All right, there we go. Goodbye. Bye. All right, Vanderwin's ice cream. These kids are into this now. All right, she was shy at first, but not too bad. Anyway, we welcome children. So in other words, if you have children that would like to be on TV, we can make them famous. Famous. Vanderwin's Ice Cream, thank you for your support of the show. If you need ice cream for the holiday weekend, Vanderwin's is open. I think they're in Dewey, Fenwick, Greenwood, and outside of Greenwood or Bridgeville on 404. Good family environment. They have supported this show for years, supported our community for years. Jesse Vanderwin is also, he's my state rep. So anyway, just want to say thank you to the Vanderwood family. And if you want ice cream, whether you just want a cone, a cup, a quart, a pint, whether you want a milkshake or a banana split, whatever it may be, Vanderwin's is the place. Or if you want some to take home, if you want to invite me over, I'm very simple when it comes to ice cream. 1 scoop of chocolate, 1 scoop of vanilla is all I need. What's your favorite ice cream, Donald? Chocolate. Donald likes chocolate. All right, we're taking a break from the radio. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. Everybody, switch over to TV Delmarva right this minute. I don't want you to miss anything. Now, everybody, we're going to talk about Walls Service Center. We're going to talk about TV Delmarva. We're going to talk about I don't know what. So I just want to let you know, TV Delmarva is your newest, hottest, most action-packed TV station on Delmarva. Colin Walls is the owner, operator of it. And I'm so proud of him. I remember the days we just talked about a TV station. And then I remember the days that we negotiated on a TV station. And now Colin has a TV station, and it's really cool. It's TV Delmarva, Channel 14 over the air. Okay, so you got to turn your antenna towards Seaford, rescan your TV, and TV Delmarva should pop up. Or you can watch it at on a Roku TV. This is what I do. I watch it on a Roku TV. So you just download the TV Delmarva channel. It's that simple, okay? So anyway, check it out, and if you ever want to advertise on it or have any questions about it, you give Colin a call. Another thing that Colin has is Walls Service Center in Milford, Delaware. Okay? How long has it been in business? 65 years. His grandfather started it, then his dad took it over, and then Colin's got it, and then Colin the second's going to be taking it, and it's a good local family-owned and operated automotive repair facility. So when your automobile needs working on, everybody spends a lot of time in their automobile. You don't really realize it. In other words, it's what you take the kids here and there to, and you want a good quality repair when you have something done. You want to be treated fair, but you want to make sure they're not using the cheapest parts that money can buy. When you're buying brakes and brake shoes and things like that, and when you're buying, parts for your car, you want quality parts. You don't want to be broke down. You don't want it to be unsafe, whether it's front-end parts or whatever. So Walls Service Center is a total package. You can get an oil change. You can get your wiper blades replaced. If you are getting ready to go through inspection, you want to make sure all your lights work. They do that. If your air conditioner in your automobile is not working, they are able to work on it. And I want to say something else. Somebody said they went by the other day and they looked really busy. They are busy all the time, but you get there and they'll get you taken care of. In other words, again, this weekend, if you do have a breakdown and you're going to have it towed, or it just suits you to drop it off, you're closed on Monday this week, right? I believe they're probably closed on Monday. But anyway, they'll be open Tuesday, and they'll take care of you. I mean, I don't know their schedule. I'm speaking that way, but I think you can go to Walls Service Center on the web and possibly even request an appointment. I'm not sure, or an oil change. But if you need good quality work done by people that care about their community, care about their customers, care about their business, and if you've ever dealt there and you would be kind enough to leave a 5-star review, they love 5-star reviews. And they've been around a long time. I deal with them on my vehicles. Denise deals with them. My kids deal with them. They're good people. So I'm just letting you know, where do you go? Walls Service Center. Why? Quality parts, quality people, knowledgeable people, conveniently located. Man, when you go there, if you want to get an oil change and then go next door and have lunch or get a bagel, or in fact, I think Colin has some coupons for free bagels. And you kind of got to ask for it. Okay, so if you're getting something done and you say, hey, Can the first bagel be on you, Colin? Colin might just buy your first bagel. So anyway, but there's plenty of restaurants in the area. There's a place to go walk and take it easy. Bring a kayak. You can go kayaking right there in the big river there, the raging river. So anyway, Wall Service Center, downtown Milford. Check them out. All right, what else is going on? What else is going on? Let's turn on the phone one more time. Nobody called me last time, did they? All right, I'm going to test it. This one here is a big prize. We're going to give you 2 Vanderwins gift cards. We're going to give you 2 Chick-fil-A, and we're going to give you 2 pillows. You're like, pillows? Man, these pillows are really nice. Again, if you've won in the past couple weeks, please give somebody a chance. But right this minute, you got to call me right this minute. 302-422-7336. This is my Memorial Day special. 2 pillows. Not 1, but 2. Yes, they're brand new. The immediate thought is, are these used pillows? No, that was years ago I was selling used pillows, okay? These are brand new. 2 brand new pillows, 2 Chick-fil-A gift cards, and 2 Vanderwins gift cards. Now you got to pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. You got to pick them up there. Man, something's itching my head. You guys see any bugs on my head? All right, was that a phone call? Is it legit, or is it you guys calling me? All right, caller, are you there?
It's a real phone call.
Who am I talking to?
This is Robin Thompson.
Robin, how you doing?
Oh, real good and really enjoying your show.
Have you ever listened before?
Oh, certainly. Yes, sir.
And you came back again?
Oh, yeah.
All right. And are you watching on TV or listening on the radio?
Actually, I have you on 14.1 on my phone.
On your phone. Excellent. Okay. Mm-hmm. Colin's happy. Well, Robin, you know where Weller's is?
Oh, yes, sir. Sure do.
Okay. Everything will be waiting for you next Tuesday through Saturday, all right?
That sounds wonderful.
Happy Memorial Day.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Robin Thompson. All right, we're back on the radio, everybody. So for my radio audience, good morning. And we are live. Where are we live at? We're in the Milford Diner in Milford, Delaware, okay? And you are invited. Everybody's invited. Come on down. Donnie Donovan is my power washing guy, my go-to guy for power washing, okay? And I just want to let you know that if you need any power washing, if you got something you need cleaned up, whether it's the concrete around your pool, whether it's your pavers, whether it's your house, whether it's your garage, whether it's a chicken house or a dump truck or a combine, whatever you need done, all right, a deck, whatever you need done, Donnie Donovan, Blue Wave Power Washing, does a fantastic job, okay? He's licensed, he's insured, he's kind of a one-man band. I think he's got a couple helpers, but he's always on the scene. He's very attentive to detail, and I like dealing with him, and I like promoting him, and I've got a lot of people that have called him and got work done, been very happy with his price, very happy with his response time, and I just want to say his name is Donnie Donovan. I've said it enough, and what's the phone number? 302-853-0968. You say, boy, you've said that enough. It's 302-853-0968, and he'll take good care of you. Tell him I sent you, and give Donnie a call. All right, now, Dennis and Gayle are here. This is a husband and wife team, and they are from SeaCure Solutions. SeaCure. Hold on. She's over there. I got to stop talking. All right, SeaCure Solutions, okay? And they have solutions. So if you happen to want to consider, I got everybody thinking about this device. It seems to take people a long time to make up their mind. But I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and I'm going to let them tell you a little bit about the products they sell, because I don't want to butcher it up. They're very serious. They're very businesslike. Okay? What's going on with you?
Well, good morning. Good morning.
Let me get her to reset that timer to 10 minutes, if she would, please. All right. So anyway, how are you kids doing?
Good. Doing very well.
Isn't it a beautiful day out?
Oh, gorgeous day.
Gorgeous. Yep. It's great to be here. Nice venue.
Yes,
we like it. Yep. Have you had any food yet?
Not yet.
Okay, it's really
coffee.
good.
We got coffee.
Okay.
Gotta have coffee.
It keeps you going. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So how are things with SeaCure Solutions?
Very good. Very
All right.
busy.
Very
Trying
busy.
to make people feel secure.
Right.
In whatever environment they're in.
Right. I mean, they could be
Keeping them
walking.
safe.
You know, they could be a manager of a store that has to go to the bank once a day or something like that.
Exactly.
You know,
Yep.
everybody wants that sense of security. Now, my friend Donald, I got him one of these things from you. What do you
That's
call
great.
it? I know it's called a pendant, but what's the
We
official?
call it, well, a medical alert, a personal emergency response device.
Okay.
You know, it can be for anything. You know, like we say, it can be for fire, it can be for police, and then it also can be for the wonderful phrase that everyone knows, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Well, he was somewhere the other day because I had 2 people call me up and ask me all the details about it. Anyway, he was somewhere and somehow the thing fell or whatever.
Went
Maybe
off.
he was taking his jacket off, I'm not sure. And all of a sudden, he's amongst some people and they're like, Donald, are you okay? You know, in
you
other
go.
words.
Yeah.
And they're like, Jim, where do you get that? What's that? But everybody I know is so slow to move on these things.
Yeah.
They're like, they
Yeah.
ask me 27 questions, you
Right.
know, and
Right.
and I want to encourage people today, as you two talk and give out numbers and stuff, if you want to consider one of these, don't put it off. I had a friend shut the side door of a van. I've told this story before, and got his thumb caught in the van door. The door was locked. His phone was in, and for hours he stood there. He couldn't sit. He couldn't get anybody to stop. If he'd have had one of them, he could have just pushed the button and been
Yeah,
and been better. And he's got one now.
There you go.
He's got one now.
Yeah.
So I'll let you take it from here. I'm sorry. I get too excited
No,
thinking
that's
about
great.
these.
That's a practical example of how you can use these devices.
Right.
A lot of people, they do need to hear it 20 times before they make that decision. Lots of times they think, oh, I don't need that.
Right.
I'm not old enough. But we're trying to tell people it's not just for
It's not an age
aging.
thing.
Yeah. It's
Right.
for safety, for all around security.
I mean, you could be a manager of a store that's required to go to the bank once or twice or 3 times a day.
Right.
Absolutely.
You don't know who's behind you. You don't know. By the time you get your phone out, figure out how to make the screen come alive, you know, and
Exactly, yeah.
and you know, now it's on your music instead of the dial pad.
Right.
This is a push of a button, and you've got help.
Exactly.
It is. It's true. Well, you know, I was just thinking when you were talking about that with law enforcement or emergency response personnel, if you look at their duty belt is getting bigger and bigger because they're carrying more things.
Right.
Because they want to be prepared.
Yes.
Part of that preparation is managing risk. And as we get older, we have more risks, and that's just a fact of life.
Right.
And in law enforcement, you also have a lot of risks. So they try to keep things handy. So if they have an emergency,
Right.
they have things they can reach for. A medical alert or a PERS, a personal emergency response, is very similar. You don't want anything bad to happen, but when things do happen, it's nice to be able to just push a button and call
Right.
for help. Especially if your hand's in a van door, you can't go ahead and dial. You can't reach for your cell phone.
Nothing.
You can't dial 911. You're not going to have presence of mind necessarily to explain what's going on. So our solutions are very simple. You push one button that connects you to a monitoring center. The monitoring center already knows who they're talking to because we've already built a profile. So when Jim Weller pushes that button, they know it's Jim. And they
Right.
say, Jim, do you need help?
Right.
So it's very simple, but it's very effective.
Is this thing really saying something to him when he gets home every night?
Well, it could be talking to him and telling him that the unit is paired
Okay.
to its charging station.
Okay.
So
Just
there
curious.
is a link.
All right.
And so that device that he wears now is communicating with the other.
I think he's just making up new friends. But he doesn't feel alone.
Yeah.
In other words, that's the
Yeah.
thing. He now feels that somebody's with him all the time. You know.
That's really good.
And that's a good feeling. Part
Yes,
of what
it
we
is.
promote is peace of mind. So not only do we have the technical skills, what we call assistive technologies, because it's assisting that person in their situation, and that could be a young teenager. Parents call us and say, "Look, my child goes from school to school. My child has special needs." So the van picks them up at the home, and they're transporting my child to one school, and then later on in the day they may transport that child to another school. And so what we provide is that same device, but it's configured a little differently. And that way parents can know exactly where their child is.
But here's the other thing. The child may not know where they're at and need help.
Sure.
Exactly.
In other words, what if something happened to the bus driver?
Right.
In other words, and the child just says, I just know this, I need help.
Absolutely.
The more I think about this.
We've had teenagers, young adults in cars, and they get lost, and they also special needs. They may have an autism background, and yet they're still driving. And, they call home, and Mom, I don't know where I'm at. So that mom called us, and we provided that family with 2 devices. So now that those children can go ahead and know at all times where they're at. And if they get confused and they're lost, Mom can still contact them, and she'll know exactly where they're at. Plus, they can push the help button and speak with the monitoring center.
And when we're in people's homes that have a caregiver, we always say to the caregiver or to the client can push the button for the caregiver.
Right.
If there's any emergency.
Right. I mean,
it can be for the whole household.
And they don't have to remember where they're at. They don't have to know what restaurant they're in.
Exactly.
They don't have to know nothing except push the button.
Yep.
So walk me through it. Somebody gives you a call. First of all, it's Dennis and Gayle. You are the 2 people that they're going to interact with.
Right.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You call
So
our
we're talking
number.
personalized,
Right. Yes.
one-on-one, not some 1-800, somebody that doesn't even speak a language you understand. This is one-on-one, Lower Delaware, good quality people going to wait on you.
Yep.
So they give you a call. They call you up, and then within a day or 2, you go see them?
Yes, we can get out there typically within a day or 2. And that's all they do. They call us. We're local. We are headquartered at Milton, but we do cover the entire state. So we'll go to Wilmington.
Okay.
We can even go to Eastern Maryland. And we have people that are calling us from Pennsylvania, Maryland. So we are trying to cover additional area, but for the most part, we cover Delaware. You call us at our number. We're going to go ahead and collect some information from you, find out exactly who you are, what your needs are. We want to make sure we provide you with the device that's going to be most effective. And then we'll go ahead and schedule a time to come out. We'll go to your house. We'll make sure it works. We're going to explain the operation, and you're good to go.
Wow. So could somebody have something? Let's say somebody's listening right now, and they have realized we're going to travel a lot this year, and we're going to take our family with us, and we don't actually know where we're always going to be, or we're going to hike or camp or whatever. How quick can somebody get one of these? In other words, does it take a week or 2, or what's a reasonable time frame?
Yeah, no, you call us, we can turn it around pretty quick, within 24 hours if necessary.
So even if somebody's coming out of a hospital and they've just had a hip or a knee replacement and they live alone or whatever, and they've just now decided, I've been listening to this commercial forever, but now I want one.
Yeah, no, that's true. When somebody calls us that's coming out of a rehab, we do try to get there the day that they come home.
Okay.
Or the day after, because we know how important it is.
Right.
You have to have that. That's just a part of that risk. You don't want to take those risks, especially after coming
a
out
surgery.
of it.
Yeah.
Right. You want to have that button for.
Well, I'm sold on them. I just have to figure out how to sell them. That's all. Because everybody I know is just in this thinking mode. So I want to encourage you. This is my personal encouragement. If you're thinking about it, just act on it, okay? Go ahead and get one. Are they can I quote prices? Are they $40, $45 a month, something like that?
Yep, the $39.95 is on average what we sell or actually lease a mobile device. So that's something you can take with you.
Because not $200 or $300 up front or $4 or $5.
No, we don't charge any upfront fee except a straight administrative fee that allows us to come out and program your device. We try to keep that very simple, very affordable. And
that's one time, $49.95. That's just the first time, and then after that, it's monthly.
You're on your roll. And the other thing is, you're always available. You don't leave them hanging. You're not some conglomerate that's all over the world that gives that kind of service.
Exactly.
You give quality service.
Exactly.
All right. What are you guys doing this weekend? Anything exciting?
Well, we are going to go ahead and celebrate with family.
Yep.
Recognize Memorial Day.
Hoping the weather's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cook out on Monday.
One of these. Can we talk about this real quick? Don't set it off, though. It always scares me when you do it.
Yeah, so this is basically a personal safety alarm. It's called She's Birdie. This is for, men, women, and children.
I got it.
It's something that if someone's confronted with a threat or if they need to summon help, this is not going to communicate with a monitoring center, but it will make a very loud noise. So again, if somebody
make the neighbors pay attention,
and a flashing light,
and a flashing strobe light. So we'd like to go ahead and provide this to one of your callers as a as a Memorial Day special. This is going to be provided to you if they want to come to Weller's trailers and pick it up. So I'm going to leave this with you. But it's a She's Birdie, very useful device.
I got a granddaughter that she walks, and she has this on the ready for a dog.
There you go. Perfect example.
That's her thing, because it would make a dog run off. So if a dog's running after her, she's not, in her mind, doesn't think about being attacked that much. But she likes the fact that I gave them all one.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
Absolutely.
And kids are, they're coming home from school and everything now, but then they're thinking about going back to college. So it's a nice thing to have on your backpack.
But think about this, kids are going swimming in the neighbor's pool and they need help, just like that.
Yeah.
This thing here would make mom who's in the house watching TV know we need something.
Great idea. Yeah. Right.
Are they waterproof?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I'm looking for all kinds of ways to market this.
Yes.
So you're giving me this to give away?
Absolutely.
All right. I'll do it later.
Today, Memorial Day. Give it away.
Leave me that flyer too, if you would.
We do have them available on our website.
What are these, like $30 or something?
Yeah. $29.95.
$29.95. All right. SeaCure Solutions.
Yeah.
All right. What is your website?
www.seacuresolution.com.
All right, and phone number?
302-567-8500.
567-8500. There you go. You guys look good in this picture. Were you teenagers then?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give you an ink pen.
Ooh.
By golly.
We'll take
Thank you very much.
All right. In fact, I'm going to give you a his and hers.
Oh, all right.
Okay? I'm required by law to get rid of these things. All right?
Jim.
Hey,
Thank you so
you
much.
don't want to go to this, do you? If you do, you can have those. That is today.
Oh, that is today.
That is today. That's a today only offer.
Appreciate that, but we're going to probably decline. We have other plans, but thank you so much.
Yes,
okay.
Thank you.
And thank you for inviting us on.
Well, thanks for allowing me to promote you.
All right.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
See ya.
All
Okay,
right.
take care.
Have a great day.
Get out of here now. All right, there we go. How you two doing? Are we in your way? Are we annoying you yet? Okay, all right. Sporting a new hairdo today? All right. So anyway, we are live right here. So you're not on the camera or anything, just so you know. All right, Billy Johnson is here. I have got a volunteer position coming up for Billy Johnson, okay? It'll take him 20,000 feet above sea level. All right, Billy Johnson, we are talking about the Greenwood Mennonite School Festival.
Yes, good morning.
Is that
Jim.
right? Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Look at how far behind I am. Golly day, I'm this far behind.
Seeing that, Jim.
All right. Picture time, first of all.
Oh, yep.
I see you've got yourself all spruced up here. Looking good. All right. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Next Saturday, a week from today. Can you believe it?
No, it seems like it just, here it is again. Here it is again.
Here it is again. Yeah. Okay.
So it's the 36th annual Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival.
Yep, you're right.
First Saturday of every June. So we kick off the event at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
With our breakfast booth.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're having scrapple egg and cheese sandwich, bacon, egg and cheese sandwich, coffee. At 9 o'clock is when the event, I guess they officially call
opens.
it. The event starts and goes from about 9 to about 2:30, 3 o'clock each year. 9 to noon, the booths open, the games, the activities. We have barbecue chicken, pulled pork, homemade donuts, Vanderwent's ice cream, hot dogs,
homemade
burgers,
donuts.
Fries. Homemade donuts. I know.
I don't even know how they taste so good, but they're really good.
I tried to say that a little down the line because I knew you were going to chime in on that one.
All right.
So we have the baked goods booth, and you can, if you want to participate and donate some baked goods, you can bring those to the festival the day of.
Oh, okay.
Just bring them right over to the baked goods booth, and they'll be happy to put those in the lineup. This year we added smoked ribs. We have a gentleman coming in that does smoked ribs, and we added a cotton candy booth this year, which is something new as well. So for the kids, if you have children, we have a bounce house, we have a water slide, we have the Greenwood Volunteer Fire Department joining us for a candy drop. So
that'll be good.
Rain candy from the sky. We have the petting zoo. We have a group called J Time. They're a bluegrass group. They're joining us for entertainment on the center stage that that day. It's a family out of Pennsylvania joining us, 6 members.
Really?
So
it's a big family.
They've been at it, touring and doing some venues here and there for about 10 years now. So, but then at high noon.
At high noon.
Yes, high noon is where the
auction starts.
Yep, that's the auction, the highlight of the day. We have several items I'll just mention real quickly for you, Jim. We got a 7x12 landscape trailer donated by Weller's. I believe you're familiar with that one. We have a golf cart. We have a four-wheeler. We have custom-made cedar picnic tables. We have Ironworks toolbox. I don't know if you're familiar with Ironworks, but one of the most sturdy toolbox available. I would also mention real quickly, we have some Orioles tickets.
Oh, really?
To the July 25th Orioles versus Phillies game.
Okay.
And what else might we want to know there, Jim?
Well, you got a lot of things on the auction. This is the ad that's getting ready to come out in the guide. But it's a family-friendly event. There's free parking. There's no admission. I think you buy tickets for the things that you want to do. If you want food, you buy food. There's a big tent with picnic tables. You could sit right down there and eat. And the auction goes at noon. I don't know about the airplane thing, what it's called. What's it called? A flyover? Are we going to buzz the field?
We are calling it the Jim Weller Vintage Airplane Flyover.
Okay. So
extravaganza.
This is a first for me, folks, okay?
We're trying to host it, let you kind of pipe in and let people hear.
Right. So I do want to tell you, you got to get it. So somebody has to pay attention to my Facebook page. So next Saturday morning, I'm doing the show here. I'm leaving here. I'm going to Greenwood. I'm going to get in an airplane with Jeff Corman, okay? And then is where my panic sets in, okay? Because I'm scared to death of flying. So we're going to go Facebook Live from the airport. Then we're going to come and we're going to buzz the field or fly over or do some loop-de-loops. I'm not sure what we're doing. I'm not flying the plane.
Were you
Jeff's flying it.
Out? I thought you were
I'm not. I am not paratrooping out. So, and I told him to close the lid in case I get sick or I drop my phone or something like that. So.
Well, I want you to know, in that regard, I am your biggest fan, Jim.
Well, thank you.
I'm loving this idea.
And if something happens to me, you're going to have to help Dave Wilson with the auction at noon.
Right.
Okay, because I usually help Dave at noon. So I am a nervous wreck about it. I'm not trying to think about it or talk about it, but we're going to have fun. He tells me it'll be about 200 miles an hour. I don't even know what that feels like in a plane. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I'm excited for you, again, in that regard.
So you'll have to somehow pay attention and hold the microphone. I will tell you, your sound people probably can use a laptop and put it right into your sound system.
In fact, I'm connecting with Bryan this week. He's our sound tech.
Okay.
And I think we're able to just make the connection. We don't have to hold a microphone.
Right.
Plug it in direct. And
I'm going to be holding the phone, flying the plane, giving the instructions, pointing out everything to Jeff. He told me it's going to be fun.
Now, what I like about this, Jim, is if this goes off really nicely and well, this will become annual. Like this will happen.
You'll get another person for next year.
Festival now.
Oh, okay.
I so appreciate this.
I'll be getting my little thing of nitroglycerin out, trying to get one of them little pills before I have a heart attack and put it under my tongue. Oh, my gosh. We're going to have a good time.
Yes.
Jeff Corman assured me I'm going to enjoy it, okay? So it might just be when I get out of the plane, I'm happy. And then I got to hustle back to the event by noon, so.
Well, Jim, I just want to say we appreciate you having us on. It's always a pleasure to be here with you.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us next week, June the 3rd, Greenwood at the 36th Annual Greenwood Mennonite School Festival. Appreciate you, Jim.
It's going to be fun.
It'll be great.
It'll be great.
Come listen to Jim.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, see you. Thank you, Billy. Bye-bye. Billy Johnson, good supporter, good friend of the school, and good people, man. I mean, if you want to go to a good family-friendly event where everybody is just nice and pleasant and the food is good, it's a good event, all right? Let's talk about a big event. Wilson's auction today has got a huge auction, huge. Dave Wilson told me that he has never, in over 50 years of auctioning, seen this many tools. Snook event, if you need any tools, he's got a lot of snap-on tools today. Dave told me there's going to be hours of time just on the tools. So today, starting at 10 o'clock, Wilson's Auction in Lincoln, you can see a lot of pictures at wilsonsauction.com. Then on tomorrow, Sunday, you can preview. I forgot what time the preview is, but there is an auction on Monday Memorial Day, there is an auction. I don't know if there's a preview tomorrow or not. I don't see the word preview anywhere. So I just want to let you know on Monday, the 29th, which is Memorial Day, at 9 a.m., there's a huge auction at the Red Barn there in Lincoln, okay? A huge auction. I am 90% sure there's usually a preview. There is a preview on Sunday. So today, let's stay on today. Today at 10 o'clock. Big auction, going to go all day, all afternoon, into the evening at Wilson's Auction. First of all, that's today. All right, if you're visiting from out of state, there's no sales tax and there's no buyer's premium. What you bid is what you pay. Tomorrow, Sunday, there's a preview from 11 to 4. 11 to 4, you can go to the Red Building and see all the things that are going to be sold on Monday. Monday, Memorial Day at 9 o'clock is when the big auction starts, and they have got a mess of license plates for sale. Look at all of those. They've got them. They've got a trailer tag. How you doing? T40, 45, 46. So don't forget that. And there's one more thing I'm going to tell you about. I'm going to tell you about it right after this sponsor, or right after we break from the radio. So I'm going to come back and finish Wilson's auction. So we're going to switch over to TV only. My radio audience, switch over to TV Delmarva right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're going to talk about Wall Service Center. We're going to talk about TV Delmarva. Let's talk about Wall Service Center, okay? Downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. Who is Wall Service Center? Wall's Service Center has been around a long time. 65 years. If you need your automobile worked on, if you've got a vacation or a trip planned or something like that, you owe it to yourself. You deserve good quality automotive service, all right? So it's a local place, been around a long time. Colin's running it. His son Colin II is there. Family-friendly environment. They know what they're doing. They use quality AC Delco parts. And I'm telling you, in today's time, you take your automobile somewhere and you just hope they do a good job, okay? And when you have something that you have a question about, you don't even know who to talk to. At Wall Service Center, you can talk to Colin if you want. You can go and set up an appointment online. You can like their Facebook page if you want, Wall Service Center on Facebook. And if you need something done, you can trust. They will give you a fair price. They offer financing if it's a big project. They put in motors. They put in a motor in one of my daughter's cars. In other words, she had this Honda. She just loved it. And so she had a motor. They actually got the motor for her and put it in and everything. She was very affordable, very happy. Now she's going to run that thing another 100,000 miles or so. So whether you need a motor, a transmission, an oil change, you need your wiper blades changed, you got some turn signals or brake lights or something not working, your horn don't work right, whatever you need. If it's an automotive part repair, they sell tires, they do front end alignments, they do front end work like parts and things like that, ball joints and steering arms and all that stuff, whatever. Serpentine belts, your hoses, flush your radiator, flush your transmission, whatever you need, they can help you out. Automotive repairs, quality parts, quality knowledgeable people. And AC Delco is good quality parts. And on top of that, they can fix your automotive air conditioner if your air conditioner's not working just right, okay? They can help you with that also. So anyway, it is Wall Service Center, 302-422-8110, 302-422-8110, okay? So anyway, I just want to tell you about that. I'm going to give away one more of my little gift packages. We're going to do Terri before Bryan. Terri will be first, okay? All right, so anyway, I just want to let you know that we're going to open up the phone line real quick. You can sit down if you want. But anyway, we're going to open up the phone line real quick and one more giveaway. One more giveaway, okay? And before the end of the show, we're going to try to give this little device away, okay? I really want to set it off and let you hear what it sounds like, but it will freak everybody out, okay? But we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I want to give away 2 Vanderwins gift cards, 2 Chick-fil-A gift cards, and 2 pillows. I wish I had one of the pillows to show people, okay? These pillows are like nothing you have ever seen. They're one of the cheapest, junkiest, best free pillows you'll ever get. No, they're really nice. They're really nice. People that got them love them. All right? Animals love them too. All right, so you can get 2 Vanderwins gift cards, 2 Chick-fil-A, and 2 pillows for free. How do you do it? Pick up the telephone, 302-422-7336. Dial in that order, 422-7336. Call me right this minute, and I'll put your name on the list. You got to pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville next Tuesday through Saturday. It's free, and I hear the phone ringing already. I can't believe free merchandise makes people. See you, Bryan. All right. Goodbye. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Hello, caller. Are you there? Hey there. No. Would you hang up on him? All right. So anyway, are we back on the radio yet? Okay. Now they're calling back. Oh, when I said bye-bye, it probably messed them up. Probably. Caller, are you there?
Yes.
Who am I talking to?
Joanne Young.
Is this the Joanne Young that normally calls in?
Yes.
Real tall lady?
No.
Joanne, are you in the mood to win these 2 pillows?
Yes.
All right. Now, these pillows will work with short people or tall people, okay?
That's great.
All right. And 2 Chick-fil-A. Do you ever go to Chick-fil-A?
Yes, I like their food.
Okay. And do you like it better when it's free?
Yes.
All right. And 2 Vanderwins gift cards, okay? You'd go there?
Yes, they have excellent ice cream.
All right. So are you watching on TV, Facebook, YouTube, or are you in the restaurant here somewhere?
Facebook.
Facebook. All right. Well, I'm going to set that aside for you at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Joanne Young, good supporter of the show. Terry's here. Let's take a picture real quick because I got to wait till we get back on the radio, okay? Because I have a face for radio. But let's take our picture anyway. What? What happened? She cut my head off. Gosh, I've lost my hair. Now you're cutting my head off. What's next? All right, just hold on just a second. As soon as we come back, I got to finish a Wilson's auction commercial, and then we are going to get to these chicken tenders. Can anybody that's watching over the air smell these chicken tenders? These are freshly breaded by Bryan, okay? Not just anybody, okay? Not somebody in some other country that then packages them up and ships them halfway around the world and freezes them for 3 days and so on. These are fresh chicken tenders. Okay, we're prepping for the radio. Prep for the radio there, Terry, okay? Get your hair straight so the people on the radio cannot see us, all right? So we're going to come back live on the radio. We're going to finish our Wilson's auction commercial, and then we're going to get right into it. Okay, so everybody, we're back on the radio. So I want to finish Wilson's auction. Monday, Memorial Day, there is an item that you are going to be able to buy. It's a fundraiser. This is a fundraiser in the middle of the auto tag auction. We're having a fundraiser for Camp Barnes. They're celebrating their 75th year. Everybody has seen these tags. The Delaware State Police are celebrating their 100th anniversary, and these tags are on the front of all the state police vehicles. You cannot get these tags, okay? So we're going to give you an opportunity to not get just this one. You can get this one, a black and white one, which is 100 years, 2023, or you can get 1923. So it's going to be your choice. There's going to be an auction tomorrow. No. Monday, Memorial Day at Wilson's Auction. You can be the high bidder, and you get your pick of one of these 3 tags, one of them. And the money is not going to Wilson's Auction. It's not going to me. It's going to Camp Barnes. In fact, we'd prefer you to make your check out to Camp Barnes, okay? So anyway, what?
Jason's going to Camp Barnes this year.
Excellent. All right, so anyway, Camp Barnes is a good thing is what she was trying to say. All right, so anyway, I just want to let you know. Then we're going to, after somebody wins the first one, that person can buy 1, 2, or 3, all right? Then, if it doesn't take all 3, then we're going to auction off another one and then another one. So there might be 3 of them available, but I just lost my sound. Maybe not. But anyway, I just want to say maybe my batteries went dead. Did my batteries go dead? No. In this thing. Okay. Am I really on? I'm good. I'm happy. I got nervous there. So anyway, bottom line is we're going to auction these off at Wilson's Auction on Monday, Memorial Day, maybe about noon or 1 o'clock, somewhere in there. Can't use a credit card for these. We need either cash or a check. All the money goes to Camp Barnes. You cannot buy these anywhere, but you will be able to win them on Monday at Wilson's Auction. I hope I did that justice and said it right. There's a lot of good tags. Trailer tag T40, T45, T46. I'm sure it's my batteries. I'm sorry. If you want, yeah. So anyway, because it's got me all freaked out up here. These cheap batteries I buy. People are like, Jim, can't you spend more than 10 cents on a battery? All right, so here she is, fresh out of the kitchen. This is Terri the owner of the Milford Diner. Very good. All right. That is not a used battery. It may look like a used battery, but it's not. All right, Terri, how are you?
Yes, good. How are you?
I want to know, this is our third time being here.
Yes.
Have you had any feedback?
The feedback is it's great.
Really? And you're feeding them back food?
And then I feed them food.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, very good.
Yes.
And so, do we have any help wanted positions? I still want to know. Should I be applying or what?
I still have help wanted positions. I still need some servers. We still would like someone else in the kitchen.
Okay.
We need somebody to get Bryan out of the kitchen. So.
Yeah. So I want Bryan out here.
Yeah. I know, right? Then that requires him to get a haircut.
Okay, I know. I'll send him to my barber.
And take his beanie off.
And take his beanie off. That's right. So, all right. Well, anyway, so the Milford Diner is in the same position the whole rest of the world is. You need some help. We're growing.
We're growing.
But-
We need some help. We want to get open more hours.
Yes, I want you open more hours. I got all kinds of ideas for you. I just haven't shared them with you yet
I know, we gotta have a sit down, right?
But it all starts with more help. We need
That's
more
right,
help.
more help.
What did you bring out this morning?
I brought out our wonderful chicken tenders.
Oh, let me hold that up. Let me touch them. Now, Bryan was telling me he cut something out of them.
We take the tendon out.
The tendon out.
Sometimes there's that little part that's just like,
Yeah.
yeah. We cut
Okay.
that out.
I thought I was eating a rubber band when I ate
Yeah,
that. Okay.
no, we take
All
that
right.
out for you.
Has Linda already got the pictures?
Yes.
Oh, what am I
Yes.
doing over here holding it? You got it with me in it? Oh, okay. Good enough then. I'll back off here. By golly. So let me make sure the TV audience sees it. So
So
is
we
this a
also-
normal portion?
Yes, that's a normal portion. It's $12. It comes
Okay.
with fries, and
Really?
we make our own honey mustard. We make our
Ooh.
own ranch, and the barbecue we don't make. So
Okay.
you can get your choice of those dips or
Okay.
whatever you want,
Okay. Or you can be a dip, either one.
or you can be a dip.
You can use a dip or be a dip. All right.
Bryan
So-
wanted to take a bite out of it so you could see how delicious
Oh,
it was.
well, let me do
but-
that for Bryan. Okay. All right, let me
Yes.
find a little
Oh,
one
on
here.
the air, he's gonna do it.
Which one's the honey mustard?
That's
right
my
here?
favorite, yes.
Okay, all right, I'm going to do this. Gosh, you won't be able to return this.
It's yours.
Mmm. It's really good.
He
It's
has
really
to
good.
say that I paid him
I
to.
need to do it twice, though. Very good.
Yeah?
I'll finish it later.
I'll put it away for you.
Very, very good. I like that honey mustard sauce.
Yes,
That's really good.
I know.
That's really good, everybody.
I usually
All right.
have to have a double container because,
Wow.
yeah.
All right, anything else I need to know?
No, just make sure you come out and join us Saturday
Are
morning.
you open today? Till
yes,
2?
till 2.
Tomorrow till 2?
Till 2.
What about Monday, Memorial Day?
We are here till 2.
Are you really?
Yep,
Okay, excellent.
most definitely.
What was that? Take another bite. Oh, now she wants to take my picture. All right, here we go. Just a second. You ready? How was that? I'll take this for the road.
All right, well, I'm going to put this in a box for
Okay.
you. You good?
I'm good.
All right.
You good?
I'm good.
All right, well,
Yes.
thanks for joining us.
Please,
Thanks for
if you're
having us.
interested in a job,
Yes.
we definitely need servers. We need help in the kitchen, so please stop by and apply. We're here till 2. Yes, please come out. Help us out.
Let's get a job here, everybody. We could all get a part-time job here.
Right?
I want to be the
I'll put
greeter.
this in-
Thank
put it
you.
away?
It's real good.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you
Yep.
so much.
Thank you. All right, now. That was really, really good, folks. I mean, it was really good. So I can't wait to get the show done so I can eat the rest of it. All right, Donald, what? What? I hear you.
You know why it tastes so good?
Why? It was free. It was good anyway. All right, who is next? Ryan Brower is coming over. Jerry's Lawn Care. You hear me talk about him every week. Jerry Santoro. You need any lawn care. If you need your grass cut, you need some seeding done, you need some pavers, you want to put in an irrigation system, maybe you got some tree work, you need a tree cut down, you need a tree cut up, you need a stump ground up, you need a stump dug up, whatever you may need done, Jerry's Lawn Care can help you out. He's licensed, he's insured, his estimates are free, he does good quality work. If I didn't name what he does, he sells a lot of mulch, he sells firewood, he does it all. So if you need anything that Jerry can do, you give Jerry a call. He'll give you an estimate, 302 363-6025. 363-6025. JLC-LLC.com on the web. And on the Facebook, it's Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. We would appreciate it if you would like his business on the Facebook. All right. Now, Linda is doing a really good job today. Jim is not here today, and we miss Jim. We miss Guada. We miss Brad. We miss all the people that couldn't be here today. All right. Are you ready for your picture?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Smile pretty. All right. There we go. All right. And we do want to thank Chris Callio for joining us today. The Honorable. I guess go ahead and take the microphone and the camera over there to him. No, I'm just kidding. I was just kidding, but thank you. All right, what's going on with Ryan Brower, Top Flight Heating and Air? How's it going?
It's going well.
Good. You're probably really in your busy season, huh?
Well, this year actually we got started a little bit earlier than normal.
With the good weather.
Usually, you know, we don't really get super busy where we're backed up until about the middle of June to the beginning of June. And it started about a month early this year. So, yeah, we're slammed.
Well, good. Good.
Absolutely.
And you got the staff. Now, you always are looking for more people because you're just steady growing.
Of course. We're always looking for guys.
Right.
Right now, we could use some installers to do replacements of HVAC systems.
Okay.
We could also use some service technicians.
Okay.
As well as some helpers. So maybe you've never done heating and air conditioning before. You don't know anything about it. You've got great communication skills, and you can, you know, deal with people on a regular basis. We would love to teach you how to do that.
Okay. So, you know, kind of give him a call and tell him who you are. You got to sell yourself. You got to be outward, hard worker. I notice everybody you got cares about the customers. I think that's a nice attribute, you know, that you're teaching everybody the customer is what it's all about.
100%. You know, all of our guys go by the mentality of we're an invited guest in your home and we want to treat you as such.
That's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, that is. All right. So, what is do you have any specials right now?
So we were, let's see. Right now we've got a special for the replacement of an HVAC system.
Okay.
It's $299 off.
Oh, really?
We're going to run that.
Whether it's a big system, a little system?
Yeah, it's for everything.
All right.
Whether it be a new train system, a new Mitsubishi ductless.
Okay.
Those will all be able to take advantage of that coupon. For
Do you still have some financing, or is that all the time?
Plenty of financing offers all the time. We can get all of the heating and air conditioning replacements financed for a very low monthly payment.
Now, can you get financing on just a repair job? Like if you come in and they need a blower motor or a condenser cooler, I'm not making stuff up. I don't even know what that could be. But not a whole new system. If they just needed repairs, or if they have a couple properties and they want to get them both kind of tuned up and spend a little money fixing things up, can they finance that?
Of course. We finance repairs all the time.
Hot water heaters?
Of course.
Okay.
We can finance those as well.
Okay.
Sure can, you know. And
just wanted to make sure.
The good thing is that anytime we present a customer with a repair, usually over $1,000, we're always offering that monthly payment as well.
Okay.
To make it the easiest for all of our clients. That way they've got options.
Okay, well, good. So you're a local guy. I think, did you say you were born and raised here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Been here my whole life.
Been here your whole life, married, got kids, and part of the community. You're not some just big conglomeration that's coming to the neighborhood to provide services. You are part of the neighborhood.
Absolutely. And we're very rooted in the neighborhood. You know, we do tons of donations for local nonprofits and all of the community activities. We do that as well. So we're very glad that we're in a position where we can help the community.
Right.
And we do that.
And your kids, did I see they're involved in ball?
One of our kids plays soccer.
Okay, soccer.
So he's been enjoying that slightly.
You're teaching him to enjoy it,
teaching
right?
him to like it.
Okay,
but
good.
yeah, it's going well. He likes it a lot.
But you know, we live in a day and time. So many people advertise. Like anybody, any business can buy advertising. So you have to say, well, who are these people? How do I know who's coming to my home? How do I know who's coming in? So I try to make sure people know that, you know, if you're a local person, you're a local person, because we live in an area that you can call for service, and then if you're not happy or you have a problem, you don't even know who you're dealing with. like faceless transactions. So you're a local guy, husband and wife, kids in the community, and part of the community. I like that. So
it's what we were going for.
When and why do people buy one of those hot water heaters? I call them the tankless. That might not even be the right word.
Yeah, tankless.
Tankless. Okay. So do they always wait till they have a breakdown, or do they just say, you know what, I'm not home as much. Why am I heating that water all the time? I want more. What's the criteria? What makes somebody do it?
It's kind of a funny thing, because I would say only 75% of the people that replace their tankless, rather 25% do it because they have a breakdown and they need to upgrade due to that.
Oh, so that's a small percentage.
Yeah,
okay.
Very little. Most people are doing this because they want to upgrade to something more efficient.
Right.
Not only do they want to only heat their water when there's a need for it, but they also want to have infinite hot water for, in theory, as long as you could possibly have it.
Or it's the summer season, they're having a lot of guests, and they remember every time Aunt Betty comes over with her 3 daughters, we run out of hot water.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You know, if you've got 3 or 4 kids, by the time the 3rd kid gets in, it's a cold shower. And
right.
With the tankless, that would not happen.
Because you size it correctly, being an expert in that field, you size it that you turn the water spigot on, you're going to have hot water.
Of course. The sizing has to do with how many bathrooms you have.
Okay.
So we can size it so you could run hot water showers in several bathrooms at one time, and it would provide a hot shower, for as long as you've got propane and electric.
So if my wife always has to stop the dishwasher or plan the dishwasher around my shower, because I take long showers because of this head of hair. But anyway, that would not be a problem.
Not at all. You could run them both. You could run those. You could have somebody else take a shower in another bathroom, and maybe even run the hot water in the sink.
Wash the dog.
Of course.
So, all right. So if somebody contacts you, and so first of all, you can go to calltopflight.com, first of all, right? Mm-hmm. And there you literally have your schedule listed.
Yes.
So somebody could say, you know what? Tuesday afternoon at 3 o'clock is perfect for me.
Yep.
Okay. Can they do that like on a holiday? So like Monday's a holiday. Can people go online and look at that then? Or is it?
So all of our holidays and after-hour services are not available to book online.
Okay.
So if you
I meant, can they go online during a holiday and book for Tuesday or Wednesday?
Of course.
Okay. But yes, a holiday would be more of an emergency type situation. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to tell you one of the things that makes us different with our scheduling. A lot of similar companies in the area, when you call, you get quoted, maybe we'll be there between 9 and 12, or we'll be there between 12 and 5. Not sure when, but we'll be there at some point this morning or some point this afternoon. We schedule all of our appointments in 1-hour increments. So you can do 8 to 9, you could do 9 to 10, and incrementally the whole way up until roughly 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So
really?
There's no real waiting around. If your appointment time is from 9 to 10, we're going to be there between 9 and 10, and it's very convenient. And you'll get lots of notifications to let you know
I like that
we're
too.
on our way.
Right,
So,
in case I had to slip out, I'm like, ooh, I better get back home because they're coming now.
Yeah.
Okay. Calltopflight.com, right? Mm-hmm. All right, you do offer 24/7 emergency service.
We do.
You do take phone calls, right?
We do, absolutely.
What was that, 302-329-8003?
That's the right one.
All right. Man, I have said that wrong so many times. I feel sorry for the other person that got them. All right. Your vehicles are lettered. Your people are in uniforms. You're kind of doing it right. You're doing it first class, In other words, I think it's good. But I want to encourage people myself. I've dealt with you now more times than I planned on. But when I call, they come. When I get it done, it's done right. The other thing is, if you're just bought a home and you're like, I don't know when the air conditioner was last touched, you can come in and kind of tune it up.
Of course.
Or they can get on a maintenance agreement. There's a lot of options you have.
Yeah.
So
we tell people all the time, a lot of homeowners will purchase a new home and they're under the impression that they don't need to do any service because everything's brand new.
Yeah.
That is so far from the truth. You should be doing preventative maintenance
from the get-go
immediately.
Yeah.
Nobody would go buy a brand new car and then not change the oil for a year because it's brand new.
Right.
That wouldn't make sense.
Right. That wouldn't make sense.
Preventative maintenance is the number one key to a long-lasting system. If you want to get the longest amount of longevity out of it, then maintenance is the key to that.
All right. Well, I'm going to thank you for being involved with the show, and I'm going to. Would you use these today? Today, it's a today-only offer. Is the question. Okay. So, if you want to go, they are yours.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll take them.
Well, you think about it. Can't use them tomorrow, though.
No,
your wife is like, "Don't be planning my day."
Yeah.
I'm going to the Horseshoe Crab Festival.
That.
So don't be doing that. All right. So anyway, I'm going to leave you. So have a good weekend. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so anyway, call topflight.com. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Are we doing you any good? You getting any response from us?
Absolutely. Yeah,
I just wondered. Okay. I just wondered.
Very, very high quality clients. So,
it's my friends. That is. So, if anybody gives you any trouble, let me know who it is.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll take them off my Christmas card list.
Thank you.
See you. Bye-bye. All right, Ryan Brower, everybody. Good man, good company. That's the kind of company you want to deal with when you need something done. What do you call my customers, my friends, or whatever? High quality? I like that. I like that. All right, what else is going on, folks? I got to do just a little bit of catching up. I got a couple more giveaways, so don't go anywhere. I got a couple more giveaways. We've had Terri on. I've told you that the carports are on display. I told you about our pop-up things. We've talked about the Greenwood Mennonite School. We've done a lot here today. We've accomplished a lot. Linda, do you want to say anything about Jim, why he's not here? Is he getting the grass cut? What's going on? Jim took the day off is all it is. Jim Bosco has got a paid day off. We are paying him exactly what we normally pay him, and he's off today, okay? So this is a paid day off for Jim. I don't know what he's doing today, but he's not here and we miss him, all right? Guada, if you're watching, hello from the USA. So anyway, Brad, good morning to you. And what else is going on? Did I talk about Chick-fil-A already? I did not. Chick-fil-A, another good sponsor of the show. Thank you, Chick-fil-A, for all your support. But if you're planning an event this weekend, like today or Monday, I don't know if they're open on Monday or not. Man, I should have figured that out. I don't know if they're open on Monday or not. So Tracy, look that up if you can. I don't know if they're open on Monday. Yeah, I don't know. Probably they are. But anyway, bottom line is Chick-fil-A, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever, dine in, dine out, have it delivered, have something catered. What a great organization. Good food, fast food, friendly people. And it's not fast food. It's good food fast, okay? So anyway, while my team is checking on if Chick-fil-A is open on Monday, we're just double checking that. So, but other than that, we appreciate you, Chick-fil-A, and we thank you very much. We thank the Milford Diner also for hosting the show. And if you say, can anybody come? Anybody can come to this. Pete's even here, okay? For Pete's sake, I remembered your name. So anyway, Pete's here, and I see Leah Betts is here today, and I see Pat Vent and Snooky Vent. Donald is here, so lots of different people. It's been a lot of fun. Alicia was here. She skated out on us. And what else have I got? All right. What else have I got? The City of Milford. Thank you to the City of Milford. All new police cars. They got a new police station getting done here soon, too. All right, I want to give this away. Is everybody ready? We're going to figure out how we're going to give this away, all right? So this is an item that we have had given to us by SeaCure Solutions, and we are giving this away for them. So we are giving this away for them. I'm going to pull this little pin, so everybody hold your ears, all right? Are you ready? So it makes this little noise, okay? It's like a safety device if you're walking along. So if you were walking and somebody was making you nervous, you make a little noise. It has a light that strobe and flashes. So if we're going to give it out, how are we going to give it out? All right? We're going to give it out in the room. We're going to give it out in the room. Oh, my goodness. I have to do this after the show. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. I got to do this as soon as we go off the air. So, all right, we're going to do that. All right, so anyway, with that said, Dan Gaffney's up next at 9 o'clock. And so I don't know exactly what he's got to talk about today. I'm telling you that Weller's is open, and they tell me we're busy. Open Monday. Chick-fil-A is open on Monday, okay? Good morning. How are you doing? Did you want to talk with us? All right, just checking with you. Don't want you to miss out. We're going to be giving this away in a little bit. I can't talk about it on the air, but just wait about 5 minutes and we'll get right on it, okay? And then we're going to have some kind of a little event in here to give it away. We'll see how it goes. All right, so anyway, I just want to let you know that we're here. We're inside the Milford Diner. We're going to be here next Saturday. That is June 3rd. And I don't want you to forget about the Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival, which is also next Saturday, June 3rd. So Dennis and Gayle, you got to put your thinking cap on. We got to figure out how we're going to give this away without making nobody upset, all right? Because everybody seems to want one, all right? I wonder if they got a car full of them. They could sell some real quick, just like that. Bang, bang, bang. All right, what else is up? Weller's is open. Chuck is off for the day, okay? Chuck is off for the day, but the store is open. And good morning to everybody. People are coming in. How we doing? And I just want to say that we appreciate everybody that has been here this morning. And next Saturday, we'll be back. I'll see you on Monday at the Memorial Day sale at Wilson's Auction. I'm going to be there when we auction off these 3 tags. These are kind of hard to find. They are tags that commemorate the Delaware State Police 100th year anniversary. I got a black and white one that says 1923. Then 100 years from now would be 2023. I got 2 black and white ones, and I got one, I'm going to call this gold one, that says 1923. And they are a fundraiser for Camp Barnes. So we're going to do this on Memorial Day at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln, right about, I think, 1 o'clock, right about 1 o'clock. Be there at noon so you can get your bidder number. But bring a check or bring cash, because these 3 tags are going to be sold to the highest bidder, one by one, or the highest bidder can buy all 3. I'd like to see them bring a couple $1,000s a piece. I don't know what they're going to bring, but it's a fundraiser for Camp Barnes, which is celebrating their 75th year this year. So we are saying bring a check. You'll make it out to Camp Barnes, and it'll be considered a donation, okay? So anyway, the music, we're done. Thank you, Lawrence. Everybody have a good weekend. Thank you to my radio audience. I'm going to still be on TV for a moment or so, and we're going to be seeing you next Saturday right here at the Milford Diner for more Weller Does Delmarva.
20 seconds.
All right, 20 seconds. Here we go. So 20 seconds. What can I say in 20 seconds? If you ever want to advertise on TV Delmarva, give Colin a call. He loves phone calls all over the weekend, okay? That's when he really likes to be called. 302-242-8015. We thank you for watching the show. God bless you all. Have a safe weekend. We'll see ya. First. All right. First. We're giving away 10